At the beginning of the story, we see a crowd laughing at a young man. A fat man mocks him and says, "I'm about to present the biggest loser standing here. This is Bai Xing, someone who can serve as a living example of failure. I'm sure everyone here already knows about this loser. Bai Xing once had a power level of 1200, which made him the center of attention across the entire country. But who would have thought that despite having a power level of 1200, he would awaken an F-rank ability? The light ball you see in his hand, that's his power. If anyone here wants it, you can buy it. It's not even expensive. Honestly, I'm a kind person. Otherwise, I would have sold his organs a long time ago." Hearing this, the crowd bursts into laughter. Bai Xing clenches his fists and thinks, "In this world, everyone is cruel. I'll kill them all. Humanity deserves to be destroyed. They've wronged me far too deeply." The narrator explains the truth. Because of a massive disaster, the world completely changed. Humanity received no warning before the disaster struck. As a result, the Imperial Valkyrie statue mutated and summoned stone giants over 10,000 meters tall, which began destroying cities one by one. Portals suddenly appeared, and alien armies poured out of them. On the islands, ordinary animals mutated into demons. Across the world, mysterious books appeared, releasing so much energy that they absorbed humans and buildings alike. Because of these disasters, humanity faced extinction. Humans kept dying non-stop, and within just 6 months, the world's population dropped from 12 billion to 6 billion. People believed that humanity would soon be wiped out completely. However, due to the disaster, some humans awakened supernatural powers. These people began hunting demons and came to be known as hunters. Within a short time, hunters became extremely famous. The entire world's focus shifted toward them. They gained wealth, respect, and power, becoming heroes who saved humanity. You might be wondering, what does all this have to do with me, Bai Xing? That will be revealed as the story continues. Bai Xing narrates internally, "In reality, I've been reborn in this world. The pain humans caused me in my past life must come to an end. In this life, my revenge will begin with the hunter qualification exam." Suddenly, a man approaches him and says, "I've been looking for you everywhere. Where were you hiding? Don't tell me you were trying to blend into the crowd. If you don't pass the hunter exam today, you know exactly what'll happen to you." Bai Xing recognizes him immediately. This man is Kim Fukra, a loan shark who played a major role in destroying my family. Kim Fukra sneers, "What's wrong? You've lost all confidence? Why can't you even speak? Don't worry, I'll help boost your confidence." Turning to the crowd, he shouts, "Everyone listen carefully. Do you know who this guy is? This is Bai Xing, the same genius who appeared in an official program 3 years ago. When his power was tested, it came out as 1200. Everyone believed he was humanity's future. But look at him now. The same loser Bai Xing. It's embarrassing. His power level is high, yet he awakened an F-rank ability. If I had such a weak ability, I wouldn't even bother taking the exam." Kim Fukra continues mocking him. "Now that you've heard everything, your confidence must be boosted, right? Remember this. If you don't become a hunter, your organs will be sold across the world and I'll feed your bones to my dogs. So, do whatever it takes and become a hunter." Bai Xing thinks, "Everything is happening exactly like it did in my past life. Before I could take revenge last time, he died at the hands of a demon. I regretted that deeply. But this time, it won't happen." Suddenly, Bai Xing grabs Kim Fukra's collar. "You're talking a lot today. Did you have a heavy breakfast? Shut your filthy mouth and get lost, or things won't end well for you." Kim Fukra becomes furious. "How dare you grab me? You won't survive today." Bai Xing calmly replies, "Go ahead, beat me. I don't mind. But remember, if I get injured, I won't pass the exam. And if I fail, I won't be able to repay my loan. Then tell me, what answer will you give?" Hearing this, Kim Fukra panics. Bai Xing smirks. "See, you're the one who lacks confidence." Kim Fukra backs off. "Fine, I'll let you go. Looks like you finally accepted reality after 3 years. But remember, you must pass the hunter exam. Otherwise, you'll experience hell in this very world." Bai Xing replies coldly, "I've marked you. Don't run away from the city. We'll meet again very soon." After that, people start whispering, "Don't look at Bai Xing. If he joins our team, we'll be in serious trouble. Bai Xing, don't come to our team. We're too weak for you." Bai Xing thinks, "Alright, I understand human behavior very well." The scene shifts to his middle school days. A young Bai Xing says, "My dream is to become a powerful hunter. After that, I'll kill demons and save the world." At the age of 16, every human awakens a special ability. If a person has sufficient power level, ability, and combat skill, they can become a hunter. Abilities are like skills, while power level represents the energy inside your body. The higher your power level, the better you can use your abilities. Everyone started saying, "This is incredible, a power level of 1200. This kid will definitely become a pillar of our country in the future." The announcer said, "Headmaster Pushkin is arriving. He will personally examine this child." Headmaster Pushkin was an A-class hunter. His special ability allowed him to predict the future, and no one knew the true extent of his power. Placing his hand on Bai Xing's head, Headmaster Pushkin said, "I will now predict your future. I can't clearly see which ability you will awaken, but what I do see is something extremely bright, like a star." The students cheered happily. "This is amazing. Such a great genius has emerged from our middle school." When our country's guardian hunter, Lord Evergreen Vine, was young, even his prophecy wasn't this strong. "We must report this to the country immediately. This child is a once-in-a-generation genius." At that moment, I thought my life had completely changed. My mother wouldn't have to work so hard anymore. I could buy good clothes for my little sister. My father, who had worked his entire life at overseas construction sites, wouldn't have to suffer anymore. From that day on, everything seemed perfect. Big companies started offering me student loans. Powerful hunter guilds began approaching me. The whole world's attention was on me. Then I awakened my ability. My ability was F rank, Summon Light Sphere, a light ball the size of a fist. It had no heat, no effect, no attack power. It could only provide light in the darkness. In an instant, everything changed. Just when my life seemed to be improving, my useless ability destroyed everything overnight. It felt like I wasn't even worthy of being called human anymore. People began mocking me, a loser with a power level of 1200. Because of him, major companies and hunter guilds suffered huge losses. We invested so much money in this trash, and it all went to waste. What should he do now? Open a light bulb factory with that ability. The bright star the headmaster mentioned turned out to be the biggest joke in hunter history. From that day onward, people stopped judging others by power level alone. All our benefits were taken away. Because of debt repayment, our house was sold. My mother fell seriously ill. My father contacted Kim Fukura, which forced him to flee overseas with my little sister. I was forced to take the hunter exam because only by passing it could I repay Kim Fukura's money. Everything happening in this life was exactly the same as my memories. Even that girl was the same. Even if all of humanity is destroyed, you must survive. The announcer said, "All hunter exam candidates, listen carefully. Demons have been released inside the campus. Get ready. The hunter exam will begin shortly. You must form teams and seal the demons. No outside help will be provided. Only your teammates can help you. Any mistake could be fatal. Surveillance cameras will monitor everything. The hunter exam officially begins now." This was Examiner Jiazui. She said, "You may proceed. Good luck to everyone." The candidates immediately rushed forward. Some girls shouted, "Please let me join your team. I have a D rank ability, Accelerated Heal, and my power level is 28. Another boy said, "Wang Chun, will you join us? We're short on C rank attackers." Some teams were asking for B rank members, others for C rank or D rank. Everyone was desperately trying to join a team. An assistant examiner said, "This year's candidates are unusually strong. Some already formed teams beforehand, which makes things unfair for others." Another examiner replied, "A hunter who fights alone won't survive. The smartest move is forming a team quickly." She was Deputy Examiner Li Jinling. Examiner Jia said, "Survival is the only fairness in this exam. If you die here, your family background, money, and power mean nothing. Only those who survive are hunters." Li Jinling added, 95% of the candidates have already formed teams. Compared to normal schools, this batch is exceptionally strong. There is 1 A rank ability, 3 B rank abilities, 47 C rank abilities, and 443 candidates with abilities lower than C rank. Most of them have power levels under 100. Suddenly, Li Jinling froze in shock. There's someone here with a power level of 1200. Why would someone like that even need to take the hunter exam? Powerful guilds would recruit him instantly. Deputy Examiner Hu Ming replied, "It's not just that. No team is willing to form with him." At that moment, a blonde boy pleaded, "Please let me join your team. Otherwise, I won't become a hunter." Someone shoved him aside, saying, "You're trash. We don't need garbage in our team." Bai Xing said calmly, "If no one is taking us, why don't we form a team together?" The blonde boy sneered, "Who would form a team with a loser like you? Because of you, I couldn't level up. Otherwise, I wouldn't be struggling to find a team right now." Bai Xing replied, "Stop talking nonsense. You only have an E rank ability. Suddenly the blonde boy punched him hard. Stay away from me or things won't end well for you. Bai Xing clenched his fists in rage. He remembered how, before abilities awakened, this same guy had said, "We're both from the countryside. I'll call you brother. You're amazing. When you join a big guild, take me with you." The blonde-haired man sneers, "See how strong I am." Blood dripped from Bai Jing's mouth. Just then, we see a girl approach Bai and ask, "Are you okay?" Bai replies, "Yes, I'm fine, but you haven't awakened your ability yet, so you should be extra careful." The girl says calmly, "Don't worry about me. Everyone here already knows I'm useless. I have 0 ability and 0 power level." Bai responds, "Why are you giving up already? Who knows what the future holds?" Just then, a man steps forward and says, "Miss Yujin, what are you doing here? Please share your personal information so we can form a team with you." This man is Mahjong, a B-rank hunter. His ability was Rock Fist, and his power level was 212. Yujin says, "My cousin has already hired a team so I can pass the hunter exam. But tell me, can Bai Xing join us as well?" Mahjong replies respectfully, "Miss Yujin's request is an order to me. We can include him in the team. There's no problem." Yujin nods. "Alright then, that settles it." Bai asks her quietly, "Why are you helping me?" At the same time he thinks, "Ji Yujin, tell me honestly. This is very important to me." Yujin answers, "I don't know. Maybe it's sympathy. Now stop talking. We don't have time for useless chatter." Bai turns to Mahjong and says, "Hey Mahjong, please take care of me." Shocked, Mahjong asks, "How do you know my name?" Bai smiles, "I just know. I have my own ways. You see this light ball? Using it I can learn things about people. I checked your name directly from your mind." Mahjong says in amazement, "That's impressive. Your ability isn't as useless as people claim." Yujin adds, "Looks like you're not such a big loser after all." Bai replies casually, "You're right. I was just acting. My ability is actually somewhat useful." Then the examiner announces, "All teams, enter the school building now. You will encounter different kinds of demons inside." After the hunter exam begins, we see another team in action. Their team consists of Gray, D rank, with the ability Plant Growth, Chen, C rank, with the ability Lava Earth, Wang, D rank, with Accelerated Heal, Liu, D rank, with Stun Stance. Chen says confidently, "I'm sure we'll find at least one natural demon nest here." Gray suddenly senses something and says, "Captain Chen, I feel something coming from that direction." Liu says, "Don't worry, I'll clear the path for you." She rushes forward, but suddenly something begins emerging from the ground. Liu freezes in shock. E-rank demon flower monster appear. Gray shouts, "Look, more monsters are emerging over there." Another 18 F-rank demon flower monsters crawl out. Gray says nervously, "There are too many demons. I can't suppress all their spores." Chen orders, "Liu, use your stun. Buy us some time." Liu activates her stun ability. "I can hold them for about 8 seconds." Chen slams his hand into the ground. "That's more than enough." He activates Lava Jet, burning all the demon flower monsters alive. Chen asks, "Raid complete. Is everyone alright?" Liu replies, "Captain, we've obtained the demon leader's core." Chen says, "This must be E-rank demon flower. Bring the core here quickly. Once we plant it, more demons will emerge. Even if they're only F rank, they're still valuable. We can use them to make papers and even cultivate golden demons. When demon cores are sealed, they become humanity's greatest treasure. Demons think humanity will be wiped out, but that will never happen." Now the scene shifts back to Bai Xing's team as they move forward. Yujin warns, "Bai, stay alert. A demon could attack us at any moment." Bai replies calmly, "Why are you scared? Our captain is B rank. No matter what happens, we'll be fine." At the same time, Bai thinks, "Mahjong, why haven't we encountered any demons yet? I'm getting tired of waiting." Mahjong says, "Demons keep moving between areas. We'll have to check again. We'll definitely find some." Bai thinks, "You're wrong, Mahjong. There's a demon nearby, and it's not an ordinary one. It possesses an ability called Demonic Domain. Once you enter that domain, you're cut off from the real world." Suddenly, Mahjong senses something. "Bai, can you use your light?" Hearing this, Bai starts trembling. Yujin asks, "If we have flashlights, why are you asking, Bai?" Bai says tearfully, No, I'm going. This is the first time someone has asked me to use my ability." Mahjong urges, "Come on, hurry up. We'll definitely find a monster." The moment Bai steps forward, a domain activates. Everyone freezes in shock. In the control room, Li Jinling notices it and says, "A group has disappeared from the screen. It looks like they've encountered a domain-class demon." She asks Examiner Jia, "What should we do?" Examiner Jia replies coldly, "Dying in the hunter exam is normal." When Bai activates his light, he sees a giant spider demon in front of him. It was a C-rank creep demon spider with a power level of 124. Mahjong immediately orders, everyone stop right now and follow me. Wang Qian, lower the noise level. That spider is sleeping, it must not wake up. Lu Zhenji, try to control the spider. We see Wang Qian, C-rank, ability sound control, power level 79, Lu Zhenji, B-rank with arachnid bloodline power level 137. Wang Qian says, Captain, why don't we just kill this guy? It'll reduce our burden here. Ji Yujin replies coldly, what do you mean by that? In the Ji family, we never kill innocent people, don't even think about it. Mahjong adds, whatever Miss Yujin says is what we'll do, so stop talking nonsense. Turning to Bai, Mahjong orders, listen carefully, stand to the side and focus on providing light. Lu Zhenji suggests, why don't we place Bai on the rooftop? That way we can make better use of his light. The idea pleases all three of them. Suddenly, Yujin says anxiously, be careful, something doesn't feel right. At that moment, Bai grabs Yujin's hand. Yujin asks in surprise, Bai, what are you doing? Bai replies seriously, this is definitely a special magic sword, isn't it? You can't use it. Both of us have no combat power. You won't be able to fight, so give me this sword, I'll handle it. You've helped me a lot. I can't watch you die. Hearing this, Yujin blushes. Bai continues, don't worry. I may look like a loser, but I'm not that useless. My eyesight is sharp. I feel something very strange inside your shadow. So stay here and watch what I do. As he speaks, Bai thrusts the sword into Yujin's shadow. Seeing this, the others were completely shocked. Bai shouts, second young master of the Ji family, Ji Yugang, come out. Hearing that name, Yujin was stunned. As Bai pulls Yujin back, her shadow completely separates from her. From within the shadow, a man slowly emerges. The man sneers, loser, your ability is quite impressive. I'll give you an offer. Join my research project. It's a project to transfer your power level to me. I'll pay you very well. This man was Ji Yogang, an A-rank hunter. His ability was Black Shadow, and his power level was 817. Yujin cries out in shock, cousin, it really is you. At the same time, Bai recalls memories from his past life. He remembers how Lu Zhenji controlled Spider Demon Beast and how he had eaten Bai's hand. Ji Yugang said, after eating his hand, we'll know everything about his power. He also threatened, after killing Yujin, I'll kill the family head and become the new leader of the Ji family. Ji Yugang laughs. It's actually a good thing you never awakened your ability. Otherwise, you wouldn't have entered the center exam, and I wouldn't have had this chance. Bai roars. You bastard. You enjoy tormenting and killing people, don't you? But don't worry. Now you'll finally learn what it really means to kill. Because right now, I'm going to awaken my true ability, in front of everyone. The narrator explains Bai's second ability, called Divine Hand. No one knows Divine Hand's rank. Divine Hand can grant a random ability to a target with the same power level. If the target gains an ability, the host's power also increases, and the granted ability remains with the user as well. Bai's power level was 1200, and he has already targeted an ability called Rebirth Light. Wang Qian panics. This is bad. If he awakens now, we won't survive. Mahjong shouts, we have to stop him. If he completes the awakening, we're all dead. But suddenly, they all burst out laughing. Mahjong says mockingly, second awakening only happens in manga. It's impossible in real life. Don't joke with us, we might die laughing. If you could awaken again, you would have already done it. Jiogang interrupts, enough nonsense. Focus on the real task. Yujin, come to me, right now. Suddenly, a shadow appears beneath Yujin. Jiogang grins, you've finally fallen into my hands, this is going to be fun. Yujin cries out, Bai, run! They'll kill you! Hearing this, Bai was shocked. He thinks Yujin's life is in danger and she's telling me to escape. Mahjong sneers, who said you could run? My rock fist is more than enough to kill you. Lu Zhenji says, Wang, come with me. Let's control the demon beast first. Yujin thinks desperately, I can't do anything. I have no chance. If I had awakened my power, I would have killed them all. Bai Xing, please forgive me. Today, you'll die because of me. Bai says firmly, Ji Yujin, I'm giving you a chance to change your destiny. Yujin was stunned. As he speaks, Bai Xing throws his light ball toward Yujin. Ji Yogang instantly creates a shadow wall, laughing, no matter what you do, you'll never break through this. But to everyone's shock, the light ball pierces straight through the shadow wall. Ji Yogang panics. How is this possible? No one has ever broken my shadow wall. The light ball enters Yujin's head. Suddenly, terrifying energy bursts from Yujin's body. Yujin whispers, I can feel it. This is definitely awakening. Ji Yugang mutters in shock, so it's true, that kid wasn't lying. He actually awakened Yujin. Ji Yugang's eyes shine with greed. That light ball can help people awaken abilities. My cousin, who was a loser for years, has finally awakened. You've done something incredible, kid. I have an offer for you. Why don't you work for me? I'll pay you very well. Bai says, I don't want to work for you. I hate working. And besides, you're definitely going to die today, so who would even pay me? Ji Yugang asks coldly, what do you mean by that? Suddenly, terrifying flames burst out from Yujin's body. Shocked, Ji Yugang says, so Yujin, you awakened a flame ability? We see that Yujin has awakened as an A rank, gaining the ability Thermal Mastery, and her power level has reached 1200. Yujin says in disbelief, this is incredible. I finally awakened. Bai sits down to the side and says, Ji Yujin, don't just stand there. Now that you've awakened, you should know exactly what you need to do. Yujin slowly turns her gaze toward Ji Yugang. Ji Yugang sneers, cousin, stay where you are. You can't kill me. You just awakened. You can't control your power yet. You know how strong I am. Mahjong, move. Kill my cousin right now. She's getting too bold. Mahjong charges forward and says, Miss Yujin, please forgive me. But the next second, Yujin launches a devastating flame attack. With a single strike, Mahjong was killed. Ji Yugang panics. How is this possible? She killed Mahjong in one hit. Even I can't kill a B-rank hunter in a single blow. Ji Yugang immediately melts back into the shadows. He thinks to himself, flame is normally just a basic C-rank ability, but Yujin awakened an advanced version, Thermal Mastery. This ability has drawbacks. It burns her own energy as heat and its attack range is limited. If I keep my distance, I'll survive. I can kill her easily with shadow daggers. For the bright future of the Ji family, cousin, you have to die. Bai says calmly, dear cousin, do you really think you're safe? With an A-rank ability and a power level of 100, killing you would be as easy as crushing an ant. Ji Yugang laughs. Don't worry, Yujin, I'll only disable you. After that, we'll have plenty of fun. Yujin launches another powerful flame attack at Ji Yugang. Bai shouts, cousin, what are you doing? That was reckless. You took Yujin's attack head-on. I warned you, 1200 power level is no joke. After the clash, Yujin was completely exhausted. Bai hands her his coat and says gently, that's normal. This was your first real fight. You'll feel better soon. You must have spare clothes in your bag. Go change. Yujin says weakly, my cousin always treated me so well. I never imagined he would try to kill me. Bai replies, it wasn't just you. For the position of family head, he would have attacked your parents too. So everything that happened was for the best. Now you have enough power to protect them. Yujin says softly, Bai, thank you. You helped me so much. Right after that, Yujin collapses unconscious. Bai mutters, she used too much energy. Suddenly, terrifying energy surges through Bai's body. His power level rises to 12 and 9, and he also gains A-rank Thermal Mastery. Bai says, I helped Yujin awaken Thermal Mastery. And now that ability has transferred to me. My power level also increased by 9. Just then, Lu Genji arrives from above. He has already taken control of the demon beast. Lu Genji sneers, what a perfect opening. Yujin is unconscious, and you don't have any combat power. Killing you will be easy. Lu Genji launches a deadly attack. Bai quickly moves Yujin to safety. He asks calmly, who told you I don't have combat power? Lu Genji scoffs, you dodged once, but you can't keep doing that. All you have is that useless light ball. Bai replies, Thermal Mastery releases extreme heat, powerful enough to kill normal awakeners instantly. Yujin fainted because she used too much energy. But if I go all out, how would we escape this domain afterward? Bai pulls a bottle from his bag. Thermal Mastery absorbs body heat, but I have a unique way to use it. He drains all the water from the bottle and absorbs the heat from it. The water instantly freezes into an ice sword. Bai declares, you don't stand a chance against my ice sword. You told me to hide out of fear, but why would I hide when I have the power to kill you? Lu Genji says calmly, don't worry, we can kill him. I know you have a special trick that will work against him. Wang Chan adds, relax. I've killed many powerful B-rank hunters before. I just need some time. Buy me that time. Lu Genji nods. Leave it to me. Lu Genji attacks with poison spider web. Bai counters with 0° slash, instantly freezing and shattering the web. Bai smirks. Your spider web won't work on me. Is that why you were so arrogant? No matter. My turn now. Bai steps forward and slashes off the demon beast's leg. Bai said coldly, I still have many experiments to conduct with you here. So Lu Genji, you won't be dying so easily. After that, Bai attacks Demon Spider with Ice Sword. Panicking, Lu Genji shouted, what is happening here? The demon spider has frozen. Bai sneered and said, you manipulated such a powerful demon spider, but what did it really achieve? You're definitely going to die. And as for me, my experiment is working perfectly. Look, my ice sword has completely evolved into an poison ice sword. Just as I expected, it's far larger and stronger than before. My experiment here is complete. Now it's your turn to die. Lu Genji hurriedly said, Wait a moment, you can't kill me. I'm connected to this demon spider. If you kill me, the domain will collapse immediately. Bai replied calmly, What you said is correct. Ji Yugang created this entire plan to kill Yujin. In the end, they plan to kill the demon spider and wipe everyone out. I need to keep the demon spider alive until everyone here is dead. Otherwise, killing all these people would be extremely difficult. Lu Genji said excitedly, Then I still have an incredible opportunity. Right after that, we see him release his control over the demon spider. Lu Genji said, My arachnid bloodline control over the demon spider is gone. As soon as the demon spider sensed that its life was in grave danger, it opened the domain and tried to escape outside. We still have a chance. We can definitely kill it now, Wang Chan said firmly. Don't worry, it won't survive. I've gathered the power of sound into a single point. It won't be able to escape this attack, Bai said casually. As for the demon spider, I'll deal with it later. For now, let's go and kill the others. Suddenly, Wang Qian attacked Bai using the power of sound. This was an attack that humans could not withstand. Because of the sonic assault, blood began to flow from Bai's ears. He dropped to his knees, screaming in agony. Wang Qian said, Looks like it worked. After all, humans share the same weakness. Lu Genji shouted, Don't give him any chance to recover. I'm going to get my sword. I'll kill him with it. And even if we don't, the demon spider won't let him live. He have already cut off its legs. It'll kill him for sure. At that moment, the demon spider launched a terrifying attack. However, Bai transformed his ice sword into an ice shield and barely blocked the strike. Laughing, Bai said, Impressive. You can still attack me. From now on, I won't think twice before killing anyone. Then Bai retreated, distancing himself from the demon spider. Lu Genji shouted, I've found the sword. Go after him. Wang Shan replied, Don't panic. Where can he even run? Just stay ready. I'm about to launch a devastating attack. After that, he won't even be able to move and you can finish him off. Suddenly, Wang Chan froze and said in shock, Wait, what is he doing? He's heading toward Captain Ma Hajong's body. Is he planning to threaten us using the hostage? Bai replied calmly, There's no threat here. Everything I'm about to do will benefit you. As he spoke, he activated his light ball. Bai said, Mahajong, I grant you 1200 power levels. The light ball entered Mahajong's body. Bai continued, Finally, I've obtained the rock fist. Mahajong, you were useless to me while alive, but quite valuable in death. We then see Bai's power level rise to 1421, and he acquires a B-rank rock fist ability. Bai said, Demon Spider, prepare yourself. He then punched the demon spider with terrifying force. Next, Bai moved toward Ji Yogang. I need your ability as well. It was quite impressive. I'll give you power equal to mine. Bai gained another 817 points. My power level is now 2238, and I've obtained an A-rank Black Shadow ability. Lu Genji and Wang Chan both charged forward to attack, but before they could strike, Bai vanished. Lu Genji shouted in panic, What's going on? Where did he disappear to right in front of us? Wang Chan said anxiously, We have to do something. He's already taken Captain Mahajong's and Captain Ji Yugong's abilities. Lu Genji said desperately, Then I'll kill the demon spider and deactivate the domain. But before he could act, Bai appeared behind Wang Qian and killed him instantly. Now Bai also possessed a C-rank sound control ability. Seeing all this, Lu Genji trembled in fear. What is happening? What should I do? He's killed everyone. I'm definitely next. Bai smiled and said, Lu Genji, do me a favor. I want to conduct one final experiment. After all, experimentation is your favorite thing, isn't it? If you somehow survive, you'll go on to perform experiments that could endanger all of humanity. But don't worry, I'll personally make sure you don't survive. Now, I'll combine all my abilities to kill you. Bai activated Rock Fist, infused it with Black Shadow energy, then mixed heat energy and sound waves into it. Finally, my attack is ready. I call it Hell Crusher, Golden Cannon. You won't survive this. Bai unleashed the attack, causing a massive explosion. In the process, he also killed the demon spider. With the demon spider's death, the domain completely opened. Bai said with satisfaction, Perfect. The demon has been sealed and we survived. All the trash here has been cleaned up. Now it's time to leave. Suddenly, Bai noticed a group of people approaching. He said calmly, Examiner, what are you all doing here? Examiner Jia asked coldly, Tell me, where is Ji Yugang? Bai thought to himself, so she mentioned Ji Yugang. It seems Examiner Jia and Ji Yugang are working together. She knew that once the demon was sealed, the domain's demonic energy would completely disappear. This had been part of the plan from the very beginning. I need to be extremely careful around Examiner Jia, otherwise I could end up in serious danger. Just then, many guards rushed over and shouted, "What happened to Miss Yujin? Take Miss Yujin to the hospital immediately. She's unconscious." The man giving orders was Ji Ren, the butler of the Ji family head. At the same time, another man made a phone call and shouted, "Driver, get here quickly." This was Wang Shi, a subordinate of Ji Ren. Beside them was Lu Fenye, who said, "I'll help Miss change her clothes." Bai calmly said, "Please don't worry, she's just exhausted." In reality, nothing serious happened to Yujin. Angrily, Ji Ren demanded, "What exactly happened here? Explain everything right now. If you lie even a little, things won't end well for you." Examiner Jia said coldly, "Let her rest. I need to ask you something." When Bai saw all the examiners walking toward him, he was visibly shocked. Lu Fenye said, "I've locked my vision on him. He won't be able to escape." The other examiners added, "This hunter exam has caused too many problems. Let's take Bai and question him properly. We'll definitely learn a lot from him." Bai raised his hands and said, "You're all scaring me, I won't lie. But first, could you all calm down?" Inside, Bai was thinking, "I don't know what abilities these people have, especially those two. They're extremely dangerous. I need to be very careful." Ji Ren said threateningly, "Young Miss means everything to me. If she's in danger because of you, Bai, I'll tear you into 10,000 pieces." Bai analyzed silently. These two are very experienced. Their power is at least B rank or higher. Their power level is probably above 2,000. Even if I use my shadow ability to escape, there's no guarantee I'll succeed. And worse, my secrets could be exposed to the world. Examiner Jia said firmly, "I am the head examiner of this hunter exam. I have the authority to kill anyone who poses a threat to humanity. But if you tell the truth, I won't kill you. So don't play games, speak honestly." Bai smiled and said, "Everyone, calm down. There's no need to get so worked up. We can handle this step by step. Head examiner, here is my exam file, and this is the seal. If I submit these, I'll definitely pass the exam, right?" Suddenly, Examiner Jia destroyed both the seal and the file instantly. Bai shouted, "What did you do?" "My file is gone." Inside he realized, so this is her ability, she can decompose anything instantly. Examiner Jia said coldly, "Each of my fingernails contains an attack capable of erasing someone in a single strike. So don't try any tricks. If you don't tell the truth, you won't even be allowed to take the exam." Jiren asked, "And what about my young miss?" Examiner Jia replied, "She'll receive the highest score. She survived the demon domain and came back alive. As long as you don't interfere, there won't be any problems." Jiren said sternly, "I don't know what your relationship with young Master Yugang is, but for the sake of young miss, I'll accept this, for now. However, this bastard needs to take one punch from me first." Bai thought nervously. This man definitely has a strength type ability. I can't tell if he's a snake or a dinosaur, but he's no joke. Panicking, Bai shouted, all right, I'll tell you everything. Young Master Ji Yugang told me to keep this a secret. He wanted to obtain a treasure hidden inside the school. Examiner Jia frowned and said, "I can't sense Ji Yugang's aura at all. That means you're lying. He's definitely not inside the school. I'm tired of your lies. I won't wait any longer. Bai, I'll destroy your right hand first." Bai hurriedly said, "The treasure belongs to Headmaster Pushkin." Young Master Ji said he sensed another demon domain nearby. Examiner Jia froze. "Did you just say Headmaster Pushkin?" Another examiner exclaimed, "Sister Jia, Headmaster Pushkin is the director of the National Superpower Research Institute. No matter what happens, we can't offend him." Another examiner added, "As far as I know, Headmaster Pushkin is currently in the nearby city to give an important lecture." Examiner Jia concluded, "Whenever a demon domain is conquered, nearby domains undergo major changes. Ji Yugang must have sensed it and gone there. So Headmaster Pushkin is hiding a demon domain inside the school. And Ji Yugang is calling it a treasure? Could it really be something extraordinary? They didn't kill this boy or the Ji family girl. Maybe these two are still useful to Ji Yugang. Ji Yugang trusted me. I must keep them in custody to prevent more secrets from leaking. I made a serious mistake earlier. I should have arrested this boy immediately. But it's not too late." Examiner Jia said decisively, "All right, take this boy away." She thought to herself, "Once I meet Ji Yugang, I'll kill everyone who knows these secrets." Wang Shi said, "Miss Yujin is safe, but for some reason she still hasn't woken up. We'll take her to the hospital using the floating stretcher." Jiren ordered, "Lu Fenye, go with them. When everything is settled, bring her back to the Ji family." Bai thought coldly, Yujin, you have no idea how dangerous your surroundings are. I can't guarantee whether I'll see you alive again. But since I've been dragged into this, I won't let them off either. Once we reach Headmaster Pushkin's office, they'll learn what real hell looks like. As they walked, people whispered, "Isn't that Bai? The guy with the light ball ability? He's weak. How did he become friends with the examiners? They're arresting him. He must have cheated. There's no other reason. He was close to Ji Yujin. Maybe that's why," Bai said casually. "I saw young Master Ji Yogang heading this way. He mentioned Headmaster Pushkin. He's probably talking about the headmaster's office." At that moment, Bai quietly released his shadow. As the group opened the gate to Headmaster Pushkin's office, they suddenly saw Ji Yogang's shadow standing before them. Examiner Jia says, "Ji Yogang, what are you doing here? And why are you in your shadow form?" Bai thought, because of Pushkin, I had already come here even in my previous life. To be honest, most of my past life memories are already sealed. Suddenly, Ji Yogang's shadow lifts a golden bull and throws it straight toward Examiner Jia. Seeing this, Examiner Jia was completely shocked. She exclaims, "Wait, what is this thing?" Bai laughs and says, "This is incredible. An S-rank demon domain has finally opened." At once, the entire school building transforms and becomes enveloped inside a domain. Scene shifts. A voice explains, "A demon domain is a special area where the demon's power governs everything. The rules of the real world do not apply inside that space. The demon who controls the domain creates its laws. The higher the demon's rank, the stronger and more terrifying those rules are. A C-rank demon domain is generally not very dangerous, but domains above C-rank can paralyze people, trap them permanently, or even kill them instantly just by sound or presence. To end a demon domain, the boss must be killed." All of this was being explained by Headmaster Pushkin. The most important thing is surviving in front of the boss. To defeat it, one must first understand the domain's rules. Without knowing the rules, survival is nearly impossible. Headmaster Pushkin was giving this lecture at Beijing Joint University. A man asks, "Headmaster Pushkin, are you explaining this because of the recent A-rank demon domain incident?" A girl adds, "Does this mean the world situation has become this bad already?" Another person says, "I don't understand any of this. Can you explain it more clearly?" First man responds, "When I became a hunter, I learned something important. A demon's rank isn't based only on power, but on how much destruction it can cause. The same applies to hunters. If an incident causes 90% or more casualties, it is classified as a disaster-level event. The one who seals such a demon gains enormous benefits. From that day onward, regardless of their original rank, they are recognized as an S-rank hunter. An S-rank seal is extremely important. If it is used, it means a national-level threat. If Headmaster Pushkin is explaining all this now, it means the danger isn't just coming, it's already here. Monsters stronger than A-class level threats may already be appearing." Headmaster Pushkin raises his hand and says, "Everyone, calm down. Some of you may already know this, but demons are increasing day by day. For humanity's future, we must understand more. That is why I came here. In A-class demon domains, the casualty rate is around 80%. In domains above A-class, it reaches 90%. And for S-class domains, the casualty rate is 99%. Everyone gasps in shock. 99%? Does that mean survival is nearly impossible? Has any S-rank domain ever been successfully cleared? A girl asks, "Headmaster Pushkin, you are the world's strongest prophet. Can you tell us, will humanity survive?" Headmaster Pushkin answers calmly, "That is an excellent question. Within the next 3 months, humanity's fate will take a dramatic turn." Meanwhile, Bai smiles and says, "I've missed you, S-rank demon domain." Examiner Jia shouts angrily, "What is going on here? We've been dragged into a demon domain. This must have been triggered by a golden ox. Ji Yogang, answer me right now." Suddenly, the shadow lunges toward Examiner Jia. She was stunned. The shadow passes her and merges directly into Bai's body. Examiner Jia realizes, so it wasn't Ji Yogang. It was this bastard all along. Bai activates shadow ability and escapes instantly. Examiner Jia shouts, "No matter what happens, catch him." Another examiner yells, "Don't worry, I'll grab him." He launches his tentacle-type ability toward Bai. "Kid, even though I'm only B-class, once my tentacle locks onto someone, escape is impossible. Even an A-class hunter couldn't break free." But Bai turns into a shadow again. The examiner says confidently, "My tentacle has already fixed your location. No matter where you run, you won't escape." Bai smirks. "What if my shadow stays inside the building?" Examiner Jinling steps forward and says, "Then why do you think I'm here?" She possesses the ability Electric Pixie, with a power level of 932. Blinding lightning fills the area. She says coldly, no matter what you do, my light will force your shadow out. You have nowhere left to run. At that moment, the tentacle finally captures Bai. Bai thinks in panic, how can a shadow be caught by tentacles? I'm trapped. What do I do now? Examiner GS steps on him and says, tell me now, why do you have Ji Yugang's power? This is your last chance. Answer, or I'll kill you. Bai laughs and replies, you talk too much. I won't answer. I want to see what you'll do. Examiner Jia says coldly, then die. She launches a deadly attack, but Bai counters with an intense sound-based attack causing everyone severe pain. Examiners cry out, what's happening? My ears hurt. Examiner Jia yells, where did that bastard go? After taking my attack, he couldn't have escaped. Find him, now. Suddenly Ji Ren, who is transformed into a dinosaur combat form. He says, I advise you all to save yourselves. I can feel this domain. It's at least A-class level. I'm leaving to protect the young miss. You can handle the rest yourselves. With that, he disappears at high speed. Examiner Jia says, Ji Ren didn't say much here, but he did mention that this domain is extremely dangerous. The Ji family's research on demon domains is outstanding. That's why someone specifically told me to help Ji Yugang. It would be highly beneficial. She then orders, you two go and follow that man. Only through him will we learn how to escape this domain. Meanwhile, the students start panicking. What's going on here? How did the weather suddenly change? I don't know why, but this feels really wrong. Another student says, you're all worrying for nothing. This must be the second part of the hunter exam. But a sharp-eyed boy says, as far as I can tell, this is definitely a demon domain. But if a demon domain has appeared, where are all the other examiners? Bai thinks to himself, even though I was reborn, my arm was still taken from me. Is this what they call the power of destiny? But no matter what happens, I won't retreat this time. What happened to me in my previous life? I'll return all of it to that bastard. Headmaster Pushkin, wait for me. You will definitely die by my hands. I already know what you're planning to do 3 months from now, and I won't let it happen. This is the time to take back everything you stole from me. Liu cries out, what is happening here? Just looking at this tells me something is terribly wrong. Suddenly, a man runs in shouting, the entire school has been sealed. We can't escape. We're trapped inside a demon domain, and this one is incredibly powerful. Hearing this, all the students were shocked. At the same time, Chen thinks, this might look like part of the exam, but I don't want to die here. I can use them to figure out the rules of this domain. Whether others live or die doesn't matter to me, but I must survive. Chen speaks loudly. Everyone, listen to me carefully. I received inside information. This is definitely another phase of the exam. All the other examiners are probably watching us from outside. If we want to survive, we must work together. Otherwise, we'll all fail the exam. I know you won't take me seriously because I'm only C rank, but I got an A+ grade in tactical planning. If you follow me, I guarantee I'll get everyone out of this demon domain. Liu says confidently, Captain Chen is amazing. He once helped us win by sealing a demon. He can definitely solve this demon domain. Nearby, B-rank Shenmu thinks, this guy has already gone far ahead. If he becomes the captain, his chances of survival will skyrocket, and he'll score extremely high in the hunter exam. Another B-rank hunter, Cheng Lin, steps forward and says, I've heard a lot about you. My name is Cheng Lin. I'm willing to follow you, but I want to know your abilities. He thought, if you want to be a leader, you'll soon learn what qualifications are required. Chen replies calmly, let me show you what I'm capable of. He activates his lava earth ability, shattering the ground. My ability doesn't last long, but its destructive power is extremely dangerous. So tell me, will you follow me? Suddenly, a giant bull charges in and kills Chen instantly. Everyone freezes in shock. What just happened? Captain Chen is dead? This is a disaster. There must be a domain rule that Chen broke. What a terrible rule. Use an ability and you die. Did he die because he used his power or because he damaged the ground? We have no information about this demon domain. This is terrifying. One of us is already dead. Liu cries out, Captain Chen, what happened to you? How could you die like this? But as blood splashes from Chen's body, another bull appears, and Liu was killed instantly. Blood splatters onto other students. One by one, the bull begins killing anyone who gets blood on them. Bai speaks coldly, you are nothing in front of this demon. This world has already turned into a slaughterhouse. If not today, then tomorrow, you will die. Within 3 months, that bastard Pushkin will make this demon bull grow even stronger. In just one day, more than half of Huan City will be wiped out. Then the demon will launch a final attack and completely destroy Huan City. Compared to what's coming, This domain is nothing. One student shout, "Stand in front of me or I'll kill you first." Others grab a girl and say, "We're all going to die anyway. Why not enjoy ourselves before death?" Meanwhile, others scream, "Please save us. Someone help." Bai says calmly, "This is happening because the environment changed. You should never have used Lava Earth ability. To survive a demon domain, you must fully understand its rules. And that's only possible if you've died and returned, like me. This is Golden Bullrush, an S-rank demon. Pushkin himself named this domain. Once this domain is activated, any color change equals death. Confirming it, you die. Trying to escape, you die. Doing nothing, you still die. S-rank demon domains have so many rules that no matter what you do, you will break one. To this bull, humans, trees, and buildings are all the same. The angrier it gets, the larger it grows. And Pushkin intends to use this demon for himself. His ambition is just as terrifying as this demon's strength. Using thermal mastery control, Bai descends. I haven't used any abilities yet. This demon doesn't care about abilities, but if your ability causes a color change, you're dead. I must be extremely careful. If I use my Black Shadow ability, I might break the rule myself. It's already noon, time is running out. When sunlight fades, the attacks will become even more dangerous. When day turns into night, the danger multiplies. No one will survive. If the demon bull senses a color shift, it will immediately begin destruction. But none of that matters to me. I'm going to find Yujin. Saving her is crucial. Meanwhile, Fengye was following Jiren. Fengye says, "You're moving too fast. I don't have that much stamina. Also, shouldn't we follow that man? He might know a way out of this demon domain." Jiren replies, "Remember this carefully. We are direct descendants of the family head. Miss Yujin's safety is our top priority. Keep a close eye on Master Ji Yugang. He's extremely cunning and falling for his words could be very dangerous. And judging by the way the head examiner is acting, it seems she's already allied with Ji Yugang." Fengye asks, "But you were with the head examiner earlier. Why didn't you kill her back then?" Jiren answers, "That kid, Bai, saved Miss Yujin's life. That's why I pretended to cooperate with the head examiner. But now that the kid has escaped on his own, he no longer needs my protection." Fengye thinks to herself, young Master Ji Yugang was absolutely right. The Ji family head handles everything perfectly. So many powerful people follow him willingly. No matter how strong you are, I'll kill you if I have to. Young Master Ji Yugang will become the new family head. When they reach the van, Jiren asks, "How is the young miss?" Wang Shi replies, "She hasn't regained consciousness yet. The doctor said we need to wait a little longer." Using telepathy, Fengye says, "Be ready. The bomb under the car can kill both of them easily. We just need the right timing." Wang Shi possesses a C-rank ability known as Energy Ray, with a power level of 501. Meanwhile, Fengye has a C-rank ability called Ability Vision, and its power level is 392. Wang Shi thinks, if I press the switch using my ability, the bomb will activate and kill them both. Everything will be cleared for young Master Ji Yugang. I've grown up with young Master Ji Yugang and the young miss since childhood. Ji Yugang was always talented. The young miss was weak back then. I rose from E rank to C rank. My background is solid. My strength proves it. Once young Master Ji Yugang becomes family head, I'll benefit greatly. I'm sure I'll reach A rank. Young miss, please forgive me. I hate doing this, but for my rise, your death is necessary. Just as he's about to activate the switch, Fengye grabs his hand. Wait, we can't do this yet. Those bastards are still following us. At the same time, Examiner Jia speaks. Listen carefully. Tell your boss to come out. This demon domain's demon is extremely powerful. We must cooperate. If we don't, we'll all die. She thinks to herself, if Ji Yugang is nearby, he definitely ordered these people to kill Yujin. But I still don't understand how Yujin is alive. It's been a while since I last met Ji Yugang. I have the ability to kill Yujin, but my teammates would definitely die too. This demon domain is far too dangerous to escape alone. So even if I don't want to, I have to cooperate. Provoking the Ji family is incredibly risky. Even Ji Yugang doesn't dare oppose them openly. Why should I take such a risk? I need to act carefully. Stepping out of the van, Jiren says, I heard what you said, Examiner. But to be clear, I won't cooperate. Nothing is more important than the young Miss's safety. If you want to escape this demon domain, find your own way. Examiner Jia replies calmly. So what you're saying is that no matter what happens, your young miss must remain safe. In that case, I'm the perfect person for this. I have a method that can keep your young miss completely safe inside this demon domain. She can only escape safely if I escape with her. Jiren snaps. What nonsense are you talking about? I already told you, this demon domain isn't normal. It's far too dangerous. Stop talking and leave. I can't cooperate with you. Examiner Jia responds, my decomposability isn't truly mine. My superior gave me a special fingernail imbued with decomposition power. My real ability is my spatial backpack. She was A rank with a power level of 2436. Wang Shi reacts in shock. Wait, spatial abilities like that are extremely rare. Examiner Jia explains, if you enter the backpack, you'll be completely safe from all danger. Another examiner asks, if you had such an incredible ability, why didn't you tell us earlier? Let's all enter the backpack. Jiren finally understands, so you're saying you'll provide shelter for the young miss while we work together to find an exit. That way, I won't have to worry about her safety. Examiner Jia smiles and says, who said we're running? You're from the Ji family, the world's leading experts on demon research. Why don't we seal the demon instead? This will be extremely beneficial for your family. A demon of this level doesn't appear often. This is a golden opportunity for the Ji family. Jiren said, the more I understand this situation, the more afraid I become. If a demon possesses a demon domain, it becomes extremely dangerous. To seal such a demon, one thing is absolutely essential. You must know every single rule of that demon domain. Only then does sealing it become possible. You already know this. Demons are endless. No matter how hard humans try, demon beasts will keep appearing. In reality, to truly eliminate a demon, you need to bring in another demon, because only a powerful demon can destroy another demon. This is the core conclusion of our Ji family's research, and the Ji family has been working on this very principle. Examiner Jia interrupted impatiently. Stop talking nonsense. I'm not here to listen to lectures. This backpack has a capacity of only 2 cubic meters, which means at most 3 people can enter it. So if we don't kill the demon ruling this domain, then either half of us will die or the rest will be seriously injured. Jiren replied, fine, we have a deal. I will cooperate with you. But first, you must place the young miss inside the backpack. Examiner Jia said, I was planning to gather sacrifices. That's the fastest way to understand the rules of this demon domain. Jiren shook his head. That's a terrible idea. Doing that could break the rules and get many people killed. If we want information, we should use the dead, not kill the living. Killing living people will only increase the danger. Turning to Funye, he said, listen carefully. Use your vision ability to examine the dead bodies. We'll definitely learn something. Funye activated her vision. With this ability, she could mark anyone. No matter where they went, she could track their location. More importantly, this ability worked on the dead. She thought, to survive, I have no choice but to use this. Examiner Jia thought to herself, a smart person never relies completely on others. I don't like their method at all. She then ordered, Jinling, go check the students. I don't care if they're A rank or lower. Huming, look at the information photos and drag that person here. Jinling and Huming replied, understood. Examiner Jia thought, extracting information from the dead is too slow. I need to escape this demon domain as soon as possible. Don't worry, anyone I kill will be glorified in their hunter records as heroes who sacrifice themselves for others. Jinling reported, the first candidate is Yan Zhaozhao. She's A rank. Huming, look at her photo and capture her using your tentacle ability. From a distance, Bai was listening using his sound control ability. He thought, these people are monsters. They're planning to kill powerful students just to test the rules. Their real targets are A rank and B rank hunters. I don't care how many people die, but how do I reach Yujin? Jiren is extremely loyal to his master, and he's not alone. He's surrounded by examiners and other dangerous people. If I act now, I might get caught in a fight and end up being killed by the demon bull. Suddenly, someone approached Bai from behind. Startled, he turned around and demanded, who are you? A frightened girl stood there and begged, please don't kill me. I haven't done anything wrong. I can be useful to you. Bai replied coldly, tell me right now how you're useful. If I don't find your value, you're dead. The girl said quickly, my name is Yan Zhaozhao. In the next 17 seconds, they'll capture me. If you use me as bait and plunder their abilities, you can save my life, and I'll be extremely useful to you. Bai was shocked. This is the A-rank prodigy everyone was talking about. Does she have prediction abilities, wisdom, or can she detect other people's abilities? He asked. Tell me, what is your ability? Yan Zhaozhao panicked. I only have 1 second left. The tentacles are already here. Please save me. I can help you a lot. Bai nodded. Fine, I'll help you. Now those examiners will understand how big a mistake they made by ignoring me. I'll increase your power level by 500. Yan Zhaozhao's ability was revealed. Mind probe. Her power level instantly increased by 500. Suddenly, Huming also froze in shock. His power level skyrocketed by 1000. Bai said calmly, "Good. Now plunder Huming's ability." In an instant, Huming's power level dropped to 0. Bai then reclaimed 500 power points from Zhao Zhao. Holding Tentacle, Bai said, "The man with Tentacle ability is unconscious. Change his color." Shadow ability, start working. A shadow enveloped Huming and his color changed. Jiren shouted, "Everyone, listen carefully. Fall back. The demon is about to attack." At that moment, the demon bull charged in and killed Huming instantly. Examiner Jia was shocked as blood splattered onto her clothes. Without hesitation, she activated her spatial backpack and entered it. Then Bai combined his attacks and unleashed Hell Crusher. A massive explosion erupted behind the group. The demon bull charged toward the explosion at terrifying speed. Bai said to Yan Zhaojiao, "Tell me something. Don't you think my ability is incredible?" We then see Bai's power level rise to 2317. He copies multiple abilities: A rank Mind Probe, Deep Sea Touch, C rank Vision ability. With this, Bai now possesses a total of 8 abilities. Shocked, Zhao Zhao thought, "This man is unbelievably powerful. I've never seen such a terrifying counterattack against a demon before. How can one person possess so many abilities?" He was able to transfer power levels even while fighting with the examiner. Then he reclaimed the power he gave me. As for the tentacle user, he completely absorbed his power, leaving him unconscious and helpless. After that, he used shadow ability to change the color, breaking one of the demon domain's rules. The domain immediately launched a deadly attack and killed that examiner. Then he instantly fired a cannon attack. The explosion knocked many people off their feet. During all this, a light ball passed by and he even copied Lu Feng's ability. Because of the cannon blast, the demon bull was forced away. If he had wanted, he could have added even more strategies. This man is a battle genius. His reaction speed is absurdly fast, his combat sense is terrifying, and his fighting style is completely ruthless. He never hesitates. Even an S-rank expert would be exhausted after such non-stop attacks, but he isn't tired at all. In fact, he's become even stronger. He didn't plunder my Mind Probe ability, he only copied it. He clearly understands all the rules of this demon domain and is manipulating them at will. If I support this man, my chances of survival are very high. Bai laughed and said, "Go on, keep praising me. I'm not going to save your life with just a few nice words. At least add a couple more lines." Blushing, Zhao Zhao said, "You copied my Mind Probe ability, but after all this, how am I still alive? And does that mean you know everything that's going on in my mind?" Bai replied calmly, "You're absolutely right. I've seen everything. You have nothing left to hide." Embarrassed, Zhao Zhao protested, "What are you talking about? You're misunderstanding me. I was just speaking casually." Through telepathy, Bai snapped, "Shut up. Don't make noise. If you weren't useful to me, I'd have killed you already. I need someone who can communicate with me no matter how far apart we are, and your Mind Probe ability is perfect for that. That's why you qualify to assist me. You have a job to do. Gather all the students. Separate the ones with real potential. I need to collect abilities from them. Don't be scared. I copied your ability. If I wanted, I could have plundered it too. But you're useful, so I'm giving you a chance. I'll give you the Rock Fist ability, along with 1000 additional power points. With this, you'll be able to suppress all the students easily. Now get moving. Time is extremely limited. The longer this demon survives, the stronger it becomes. I can sense you anywhere inside the demon domain, so don't even think about running. One mistake, and you'll die. Happily, Zhao Zhao replied, "Alright, I'll do it." As she left, she thought, "Not only will I survive, but most of the students will survive too." He explained the entire plan directly into my mind. I now understand the rules of this demon domain and what needs to be done. But to defeat everyone, Bai needs more abilities. No matter what happens, I must gather as many abilities for him as possible. I've been searching my whole life for someone exceptional, and now, because of this demon domain, I found a true genius. If I continue following him, my future will be bright. This man is destined to achieve something incredible. Elsewhere, Bai felt extremely happy after hearing everything. Soon after, Li Ren arrived with the van. Li Ren asked, "Wang Shi, tell me, what happened here?" Wang Shi replied, "Many people died along with Lu Fengye. That demon bull killed a huge number of people." Suddenly, someone said mockingly, "Interesting, they're still alive? I thought no one would survive. And it looks like the examiner will be hiding inside her spatial backpack for a long time." Ji Ren said firmly, "Wang Shi, listen carefully. No matter what happens, protect the young miss. Her safety is the highest priority." Bai added coldly, Don't make a single mistake. Otherwise, I'll break another rule, and the next demon bull will be far stronger than the previous two. Using sound control, Bai quietly spoke to Jiren. Listen carefully. I'll make a long story short. Your young master, Ji Yugang, wants Yujin dead. His plan was to seize the position of family head. 2 people are working with the examiners, and there's also a bomb planted under Yujin's car. You already know who did it, don't you? Shocked, Jiren realized that this guy was using voice transmission. The next moment, Jiren stepped forward to attack and shouted, "How dare you threaten the young miss? Whether what you said is true or not, this is an internal matter of the Ji family. A weak outsider like you, interfering here is just inviting death." Bai thought calmly. So you want to test me, Jiren? That's fine. I also want to test the new abilities I just obtained. We then see Bai use tentacles to block Jiren's punch. Jiren increased his strength and shouted, "Where did you get these tentacles from?" Bai realized, Jiren's raw strength is insane. My power level is extremely high, yet I still can't overpower him. Jiren sneered. What's wrong? Didn't you say you had power? Bai thought quickly, if I use Shadow or Thermal Mastery, it will definitely break the rules. All my remaining abilities are support type. There's only one solution. I have to steal his power. But if a rule triggers in the middle of this, I'll be in trouble. Wait, I know what to do. Bai suddenly looked toward Wang Shi, who was moving toward the van. Bai shouted, Wang Shi, what are you waiting for? Brother Ji Yugang told you to protect Yujin, so why are you just standing there? Hurry up and do your job. I've barely managed to hold Jiren back. Hearing this, Jiren grew suspicious and turned around. Wang Shi replied calmly, All right, I understand. I knew Brother Ji Yugang wouldn't give up on me. He promised that once he becomes the leader, he'll raise my status significantly. Don't worry, I'll kill the young miss right now. Jiren rushed forward angrily. You bastard. You won't do that. He grabbed Wang Shi tightly and shouted, How dare you try to kill the young miss? Wang Shi laughed. I don't care if I die, but I guarantee this. You and the young miss will die with me. Suddenly, Bai's light ball pierced straight through Wang Shi. Bai plundered Wang Shi's entire power level. Jiren threw Wang Shi away, and at that exact moment, the demon bull charged in and killed him. Jiren roared, You deliberately used me to get Wang Shi killed. Kid, you have some truly twisted ways of making others do your dirty work. Bai replied coldly, I don't care who lives or dies, but if you're capable of keeping Yujin safe, you can still be useful to me. I'm going to give you a test. Listen carefully. If you obey me, you'll get out of this demon domain alive. Bai then shouted, Examiner Jia, why aren't you coming out? You're completely safe outside as long as you're not wearing blood-stained clothes. Ji Yugang is already dead. There's no need for you to assist in any dirty work anymore. From now on, just focus on planting trees. If the environment stabilizes, the demon problem will also be solved. We then see Bai use tentacles to seize Jinling. Jinling cried out in panic, What's happening? I can't activate my abilities. In the next instant, Bai killed Jinling. Bai said calmly, You can't use your ability because it now belongs to me. I've already plundered it. Bai now possessed a total of 10 abilities. Scene shifted. A student stepped forward and shouted, Everyone, don't be afraid. Nothing will happen. My name is Zhang Tian and I have a sealed item. I can easily protect you all from the demon bull. This student was C rank, with a power level of 135. His ability was called Demon Banknote. When activated, it created a barrier that prevented demons from attacking. However, the problem was that it only lasted 30 minutes. He activated the Demon Banknote. I'm completely safe now. Nothing can hurt me. A green barrier formed around him. This is great. I have a barrier. I can escape now. But in the next second, the demon bull charged in and killed him instantly. Everyone was horrified. One student shouted, He even brought such a valuable item just for the exam. That item could have saved his life. But after using it, he must have broken some rule. This demon domain is terrifying. You never know which rule you'll break. Another student said, Chen summoned Lava Earth, and Peng Cheng used Water Link. Because of them, the environment changed drastically. So changing the environment definitely breaks a rule. Chen's teammates died after touching blood, so touching blood is forbidden. Wang Tao tried using his phone to call for help. The moment his screen lit up, he was killed. So electronic devices are forbidden. Lin Guhao used bird transformation to escape. Wang Lin tried turning invisible, but all of them still died. Someone else added, but the first time Lin Guang transformed, nothing happened. So maybe transformations were safe earlier. The first person to trigger the rules was Chen. Another student thought silently, no matter how much I think about it, everything is forbidden here. and as time passes, the rules are becoming stricter. I just don't understand. What's the common factor behind all of this? At that moment, the first man covered his mouth and spoke firmly. Everyone, listen to me carefully. If you want to stay alive, sit quietly. Do not make any changes. Don't even use your abilities. I'm telling you this because I have a very dangerous theory. The more times the rules are triggered, the more dangerous this domain becomes. The second man added nervously, because of our fear and panic, that bull is getting bigger. When it appeared the first time, its size was much smaller. I can guarantee that. Soon, even breathing might trigger a rule. When that happens, we won't be able to do anything. Panicking, the first man shouted, "What nonsense are you talking about? How is that even possible?" The second man replied, "The more experiments we do, the deeper we trap ourselves. Who even created such absurd rules inside this demon domain? Why were rules needed at all? We're completely trapped here. We can't leave even if we want to. So who is going to come save us? Are we all going to die?" Trembling, another man said, "Light travels at 300,000 meters per second, yet people here can't survive even 2 seconds. Who created these rules? I don't care how many rules there are anymore. I just want to survive. Please help me. All the people left here are weaker than us. We B-rank hunters must crack the rules and find a way out." Suddenly, someone spoke up. "The main rule of this demon domain is color change." Shocked, both men asked, "Who are you?" The woman replied confidently, "My name is Yan Jiao Jiao. I am the strongest hunter here. I'm A rank, something none of you are. I have enough abilities to save all of you. So shut up and stop focusing on useless things. From now on, you will follow everything I say. I can easily read anyone's mind, their thoughts and secrets. All my senses are extremely powerful. I can also detect mental fluctuations. Just now, in the middle of this panic, I sensed someone's killing intent. That's why I expanded my mind probe range and I discovered something very interesting." The first man asked urgently, "Tell us, what did you find?" Yan Jiao Jiao snapped, "Be quiet and let me speak. Bai has returned from the past. He knows what will happen in the future. That's why he wants to disrupt humanity." A B-rank hunter protested. "What? But he's human. Why would he do something like that?" Annoyed, Yan Jiao Jiao shouted, "Stop talking nonsense. I already told you, no matter what happens, keep your mouth shut. If this wasn't about all of humanity, I wouldn't even care if you died. Bai hates humanity from the bottom of his heart. That's why he plans to destroy the entire world. No matter what, we must stop him. Otherwise, humanity will be wiped out." She then activated mind transmission on both of them. "You can see it too, right? I just sensed this scene." The two B-rank hunters said nervously, "If Bai is really that powerful, how can we deal with him? You're A rank, but we're only B rank, and everyone else here is even weaker." Yan Jiao replied calmly, "He's also become a mind reader now, so there's nothing we can hide from him. But you should know this. Being a hunter isn't just about power level or abilities. He's plundering abilities from everyone he meets. But having more abilities doesn't mean he can use all of them perfectly. As a mind reader, I know everything about him, but he can only see what I allow him to see. I've used Mind Probe on myself. This completely shuts down my energy cycle and creates a mental barrier. That's why Bai can't read my thoughts. Zhengmu, you can use fire energy, attack Bai with it. Chengyin, compress large amounts of air at once. Inhale massive oxygen at the same time. It will drastically boost your physical fitness. Judging by your thoughts, both of you have excellent IQs. Chengyin said quietly, "She's an A-rank mind reader. What else can we even do?" Yan Jiao Jiao smiled. "You've already figured out many of the rules." Chengyin created 2 spherical air compressions. That's why no one else can hear us. You can think of it as a sound control ability. I didn't choose my partners wrong. Now, you'll help me save humanity. Zhenmu nodded firmly. "She's right, we can do this. We will definitely save humanity." Chengyin clenched his fists. "How dare that bastard Bai try to wipe out humanity while we're still alive?" Zhengmu said calmly, "All right, let's create a plan together. Our first priority is identifying abilities that won't trigger the rules. We must not break any rules, no matter what." Chengyin replied, "Fine, we'll defeat Bai for sure." Yan Jiao thought to herself, manipulating these kids was far too easy. For a mind reader, hunters are full of exploitable weaknesses. Just like understanding demon domain rules lets you defeat demons, a mind reader can easily defeat others by understanding their thoughts and abilities. In this world, no one can hide secrets from me. Bai, I will use your memories for the future. Until then, trust me and focus on maintaining a stable mental state. Inside Bai's mind, Jiao Jiao's voice echoed, "Bai, you're amazing. You saved me. I can dedicate my entire life to you. There's no problem at all. Everyone who's still alive here exists only to be sacrificed for Bai. I must manipulate them, no matter what happens. I will never reveal Bai's secret. But what should I do in the end? I can't even control my own heart. Bai is so handsome. If I weren't this afraid of him, I would have already asked him if he wanted to marry me. Because of Zhao Zhao's thoughts, Bai became extremely irritated. He muttered to himself, "This girl is really strange. I sent her to do something extremely important, but look at what she's thinking. But fine. This works out. I've already made huge progress in this battle. As soon as Examiner Jia comes out, I'll launch a devastating attack on her." It seems she's figured it out too. If she stays inside the backpack, she might become practically invincible. While inside that backpack, the demon bull can't attack her. At first, I thought all 3 examiners were completely inexperienced. I assumed they only relied on abilities and had no combat experience. But I was wrong. Examiner Jia is truly impressive. She's not only A rank, she also understands battle tactics. Bai spoke aloud, "Ji-Ren, I'm leaving now. Protect Yujin." Then, through sound transmission he added, "You must protect Yujin and eliminate all the other examiners. If you accomplish this, you'll pass my test." With that, Bai activated a C-rank energy ray and moved away. "Alright, we'll meet again later." Ji-Ren thought to himself, he completely plundered Wang Shi's ability. And he also possesses Ji Yugang's power. With such a plundering ability, how is this man still unknown until now? He kills people without hesitation. Yet he's extremely serious about protecting the young miss. But there's no time to think about that now. That bastard just gave me a test. How arrogant. Still, I'll complete it. This will show him the true power of the Ji family. Based on what I've gathered so far, Ji Yugang wanted to kill the young miss. Wang Shi and Feng Ye were both working with Ji Yugang. They even planted a bomb under the young miss's car. Bai told me that as long as there's no blood on her clothes, the demon bull won't attack. He also said he has a brilliant way to protect the young miss. So far, everything he said has proven true, so it wouldn't be surprising if he really does have a solution. I have no choice but to follow him. At that moment, a space backpack opened behind him, and Examiner Jia stepped out. She said calmly, "I was planning to go to a beach after the exam ended. That's why I only kept a swimsuit inside my backpack. So if this makes you uncomfortable, there's nothing I can do. If I wanted, I could have stayed inside this backpack until the demon domain was over. But this seems to be an S-rank demon domain. It won't end easily, so we'll have to find another way to deal with it. Let's work together and capture Bai. He definitely has a method." Examiner Jia thought to herself, "My priority is earning the Ji family's trust. Ji Yugang is already dead, so there's no benefit in following him anymore. Why not save the young miss and gain something in return? That way, I'll receive strong support from the Ji family in the future." Ji-Ren nodded. "Alright, I'm willing to agree. Put the young miss into your space backpack. That way, we can lower our guard and cooperate properly." Examiner just smiled faintly. "It's impressive. There are some very smart people in the Ji family. If you want, you can leave the Ji family later and work for me instead. Any condition you set, I'll accept." Ji-Ren replied, "Fine. We'll think about the future later. For now, we need to find a way to survive." Scene shifted. The remaining students were talking excitedly. "We'll finally survive. I never imagined Bai would know so many rules. Everyone said he was a total loser, so how did he become this powerful? I knew it from the start. How could someone with 1200 power be weak?" Another student said, "Alright, enough talking about Bai. The demon bull will show up soon. When it does, we'll launch a massive attack together." The others agreed. "Don't worry. We'll definitely attack. Bai is helping us, so we can do this." Chen Mu and Chen Yin said to Zhao Zhao, "Everyone is ready. As soon as you give the signal, we can attack the demon bull. When Bai appears, we'll tell everyone that the demon bull has possessed him. That way, they will be forced to kill Bai, even if they don't want to. Even if he can read minds, he can't kill all of us. Everyone here has different abilities, and we specifically chose abilities that won't break the rules." Chen Yin said quietly, "These students will act as bait for us. I didn't expect so many powerful hunters here. Even though they're low rank, their abilities are incredible." Chen Mu said, "Compared to everyone else, the one named Chen who died earlier didn't have anything special about his ability." Zhao Zhao thought to herself, "We've created an incredible plan." These two devised such an effective strategy that even if Bai uses mind probe ability, he won't be able to do anything. Once we get out of the demon domain, I'll bring both of them under my control. Bai, even Principal Pushkin believes that compared to humans, you're far closer to a demon. If he sealed you, it must have been for the sake of humanity. Principal Pushkin never does anything wrong. I've changed my opinion about you. Before you become even stronger, I'll capture you and keep you as my personal weapon. Bye, your second life ends right here. Now you won't be able to do anything. The scene shifts, revealing a memory from the past. Someone was screaming, Headmaster Pushkin, please let me go. I trusted you. Why are you doing this to me now? Bai was tied to a table. Bai said, I was auctioned off, and a rich man bought me. When Principal Pushkin found out how extraordinary my talent was, he bought me back from that rich man. I thought Principal Pushkin was a good person, someone who would save me, but I was completely wrong. That was when I learned the dark truth about him. Principal Pushkin said coldly, please forgive me. Everything I'm doing is for the good of humanity. He asked for surgical blade number 20, the one used to cut skin. Don't worry, Bai. This will end very quickly. When Principal Pushkin cut into my skin, the pain was unbearable. I couldn't move. I kept losing consciousness and waking up again. Every time I woke up, the pain was even worse. I don't know why, but Principal Pushkin never killed me. Principal Pushkin ordered, seal his internal organs properly. I watched my own organs being removed, yet I didn't die. They took everything from my body. Then Principal Pushkin said, wait, his right hand is still intact. I removed his organs so he can't use his energy. As soon as Bai dies, I'll cut off his right hand too. Take good care of him. I'm leaving. The nurse replied, don't worry, I'll take care of him. After all, this divine hand is extremely important. It has enough power to destroy demons. When Principal Pushkin left, Bai cried, please, kill me. I can't endure this pain anymore. The nurse said softly, don't worry, I can help you, but you must promise me something. You don't know how special your power is. Your light ball can grant divine power to anyone. Headmaster Pushkin has foreseen the future. He plans to use your power repeatedly to activate different abilities and change the future completely. You know he's the smartest person in the world. There's nothing he can't calculate. But even he doesn't know whether rebirth is possible through your light ball. If it is, he could gain eternal life. Bai said bitterly. So that's it. I was so afraid of Principal Pushkin that I obeyed everything he said. I participated in every demon incident. No matter what, I never refused. All of this was so he could push my awakening to its limit. The nurse smiled and said, since you're going to die anyway, why don't you grant me divine power using your light ball? I've been kind to you. You can do this much for me. Bai replied calmly, don't worry, I'll give it to you. Bai activated the light ball. The nurse said eagerly, light ball, enter my body. You're the only one who can give me power. I hunger for power. Never leave my body. I want to become the most powerful person in this world. Suddenly, Bai felt shocked. It seems I've awakened another ability. This ability is called Divine Hand. Its rank was unknown. It grants a unique ability to a target at the same energy level. Once the ability transfers, Bai can copy or plunder it. He can even completely drain the target's power level. Bai thought, why did this happen to me? Everyone treats me like an outcast just because I was weak. I never harmed anyone. Yet they wanted to kill me. Bai recalled his light ball. The nurse panicked. At that moment, Principal Pushkin opened the door. Bai shouted, you bastard Pushkin! You came just to watch me suffer again? So you can keep experimenting on me? Then Bai attacked, killing himself. Zhao Zhao was shocked. Is this the same pain a mind reader feels when reliving someone else's memories? Bai, where are you? Why can't I see you? Bai's voice echoed, you know exactly where I am. Tell me, do you have more secrets you've been hiding from me? Zhao Zhao said nervously, why are you standing so far away? Come down from the building. The students want to thank you. Bai replied calmly, this distance is perfect. As for communication, we'll continue like this. And since you can read minds, tell me this. What do you think about demonic humans? Zhao Zhao replied, what are you talking about? How can a human become a demon? Are you referring to the theory that demon power originates from humans? Bai said coldly. Humans can jump 3 meters. They can run 100 meters in 3 seconds. They can throw objects like bombs. Even if their bodies are destroyed, they regenerate. Even when burned alive, they survive. Leaving aside mutations, humans already possess terrifying demonic power in their hearts, turning others into slaves, bullying the weak, suppressing others. This is human nature. Big countries wage wars, small countries are crushed. The rich grow richer, the poor grow poorer. Even in hunter exams, lives are valued differently. High-rank hunters are protected. Low-rank hunters' lives mean nothing. They can live or die, no one cares. Zhao Zhao said, Bai, we're all just kids. We shouldn't be thinking about things like this. I understand that such thoughts entering your mind is normal. You must have big dreams. Dreams of changing the world. Bai replied coldly, you're calling this normal? You gathered so many students against me, and you still think this is normal? Shocked, Zhao Zhao said, "Wait, didn't the mental barrier work? That's impossible. How did you find out what I was planning against you?" Bai answered, "Ever since I returned, I stopped trusting humans. Everything I do now is carefully thought through. I showed you all my memories, but you didn't feel even a bit of pain or sympathy for me. You didn't see what Principal Pushkin did to me. You only decided that I was a demon. When humans stop treating humans like humans, villains are bound to be born. So yes, no matter what happens, I've become humanity's villain, and I will destroy humanity." Jiao shouted angrily, "Stop talking nonsense, Bai. Even dreams have limits. Humanity needs ultimate power to eliminate all demons. If a few sacrifices are required for that, then so be it," Bai replied sharply. "It's easy for an A rank to talk about sacrifice, because no one will ever tell you to be the sacrifice. The ones who are sacrificed are always the weak. Let me ask you this. Would you sacrifice your own power for me?" Zhao Zhao yelled. "You bastard Bai. You've truly become a demon. Your mind is completely broken. You're no longer on humanity's side." She turned to the others and shouted, "Everyone, listen to me. Attack Bai. He's on top of the school building. Bai has sealed the demon bull inside himself. There's no other way. We have to kill him. If Bai dies, everyone here will be saved." The students hesitated but shouted, "If the demon bull is inside Bai, we have no choice. We don't want to do this, but we have to attack. Bai, please forgive us. We didn't value you before, and now we're killing you. If the demon bull wasn't inside you, we'd never do this. Everyone, take out your weapons. For humanity and for our own survival, we must kill Bai." Zhenmu shouted, "Everyone be careful. Do not break any rules. My energy channel will gather everyone's power and unleash a single devastating attack." Chen Yin added, "Transfer your energy to me. Bai is too far away. Only I can reach him. With everyone's power, I'll kill Bai in one strike." Zhao Zhao yelled, "Bai, did you really think you could kill so many students and I'd let it happen?" Chen Yin shouted, "Get ready, Bai. This power level is terrifying. One more strike and it's over for you." Bai calmly looked at them and said, "Look carefully. Look at the sky." Everyone froze. A massive shadow was forming overhead. The light vanished from above the students. Zhao gasped, "I understand now. He used electric pixie and energy ray, and he suspended a shadow clone in the sky. When electric pixie releases intense light, the shadow blocks the brightness behind it. That causes a color change. That's a rule violation." Bai amplified his voice using sound control and said, "You're absolutely right, Zhao Zhao. When an object loses its light, it also loses its color. That guarantees the demon bull will appear because a rule has been broken." Zheng Mu shouted, "This is bad. We can't let Bai do this." Cheng Yin said nervously, "My compression ability targets a location, but it doesn't work on this shadow." Bai said calmly, "You all wanted to kill me. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just protecting myself. I promise you, anyone who attacks me will die. Since returning, I swore I wouldn't spare anyone." Zheng Mu panicked. "Bai, I know you can read minds. This was all Zhao Zhao's idea. We didn't want this. Please forgive us." Bai's light ball pierced through Zheng Mu. Bai said calmly, "Don't worry. Just give me your ability. I won't kill you." Bai obtained a B-rank energy manipulation ability. He smiled and said, "Every time I gain an ability, it feels amazing. Come on, give me all your energy. I need more abilities. I won't kill you. You'll stay alive." Bai plundered everyone's abilities. He now possessed 60 abilities. His power level rose to 14,000. Bai said mockingly, "I thought you all had incredible abilities, but you're all low level. Were all the high-rank hunters already killed?" We see Bai didn't kill them. Instead, he sealed their power levels. Zheng Mu whispered in horror, "He took our abilities and our power." Cheng Yin said weakly, "I've never felt this powerless in my life. This is all because of Zhao Zhao. We should never have listened to her." Zhao screamed, "Demon Bai, you're a monster. But just wait. Headmaster Pushkin will attack you. You won't survive then. You know what he did to you in your last life. It will happen again." Bai replied coldly, "You paid the price for trying to kill me. I left you with just one power level. That's your punishment. You won't faint. You won't die. You'll just stay here. When night falls, the colors will change. The demon bull will come, and it will kill you. This demon domain isn't ending anytime soon. You'll survive, only to wait for death. Over and over, you'll think, if only we hadn't betrayed Bai, maybe we'd still be alive. And after tonight, I'll finally get my chance to seal the demon bull." Scene shifted. We see Headmaster Pushkin packing his bag. Headmaster Pushkin says, "Something very bad has happened inside the school. I need to leave immediately." An assistant says, "Principal Pushkin, if you're in a hurry, we can book a private jet." Why travel such a long distance by road? Pushkin replies, I'm already old. I prefer traditional ways of traveling. And you know there's an old man in the sky who doesn't like me at all. Sui, listen carefully. You stay here. I'm going with Linki. Sui responds, Principal, everything is happening so suddenly, but I understand. Pushkin turns to Linki and says, Listen carefully, Linki. I can't handle the seal without you. Linki replies calmly, The bull seal has already been activated, and my power has been restored. Sealing the golden bull will be very easy now, so please don't worry. But let me be clear, I won't do this for free. You'll have to agree to my conditions. Pushkin sighs. All right, come with me. Linki smiles. Let's go then, Principal. I'm with you. As they leave, Sui keeps watching them. Linki says coldly while walking away, Just keep watching. You can't do anything. It is revealed that Linki is an S rank, possessing the ability Golden Blood with a power level of 27,000. Scene shifts again. Examiner Jia says urgently, Put this girl into the space backpack. After that, we deal with Bai. We have a lot to do. The more time we waste, the stronger the demon domain becomes. We see Jiren preparing to place Yujin into the space backpack. Examiner Jia snaps. What are you waiting for? Do it quickly. Suddenly, Jiren senses something and steps far away from Examiner Jia. Examiner Jia frowns. Wait, how did you figure it out? Jiren replies calmly, Once young miss enters the backpack, you were planning to escape using space backpack, weren't you? That was your plan, right? Examiner Jia says, I remember Bai said that both physical changes and environmental changes break the rules. Huming's death proved that he was right. He gave you extremely valuable information, and while staying inside the spatial backpack, I was able to analyze everything safely. You should know, my fingernails contain the power of annihilation, so whether you want it or not, you'll have to listen to me. Jiren responds, As far as I know, your nails cause color changes. If you use your ability here, the demon bull will definitely target you. It won't spare you. Examiner Jia replies coldly, Doing nothing here is an even bigger risk. So why shouldn't I drag everyone down with me if I'm going to die anyway? If we all break the rules together, everyone dies. But if you bring Bai to me, I'll let you live. You have a perfect chance to save yourself. Jiren sighs. Alright, calm down. I'll do this. You put young miss into the space backpack and I'll leave. I won't come back until I find Bai. Don't worry, young miss is harmless. She has no power and no one will follow her. You can open the space door as far away as you want. I have no objections. But please, put young miss inside the spatial backpack for her safety. Examiner Jia nods. Fine, we have a deal. She opens the spatial space backpack at a distance. Jiren observes silently. It took 3 seconds to open the backpack. She opened it about 2 meters away from herself. For ordinary people, this wouldn't be dangerous, but there's still 1 second left before she fully enters. That 1 second is enough. Jiren suddenly throws the nurse aside, distracting Examiner Jia. Jiren thinks, finally, her attention is off me. Now it's my chance. He throws the van straight at Examiner Jia. She shouts angrily, You bastard! Even in this danger, you're attacking me? Jiren thinks calmly, You have only 3 options. Destroy the vehicle, open a portal on your side, or jump into the already open portal. Let's see what you choose. We see Examiner Jia rushing toward the portal. Jiren smirks. Interesting, you chose the 3rd option. That was the correct choice. But unfortunately for you, your situation is terrible. I won't let you live. Now we see Jiren take a powerful breath and blow with tremendous force. Because of that, the bomb attached to the car gets activated, causing a massive and extremely dangerous explosion. To protect himself from the blast, Jiren uses T-Rex force field. Jiren says angrily, That bastard Wang Shi was truly evil. If I had been hit directly, I would have died on the spot. He planted such a deadly bomb just to kill the young miss and me. Jiren's abilities were revealed. Bloodline, T-Rex Bloodline, power level 2700. His abilities include 1. Transformation, 2. Sonic Attack, a devastating sound-based attack which he used to trigger the explosion. 3. T-Rex Force Field, a powerful defensive barrier that protects both himself and nearby allies. At the same time, Bai plunders the spatial backpack ability, causing his power level to rise to 16,000. Bai says calmly, Jiren, you're impressive. You finally passed my test. Jiren looks shocked. Wait a minute, when did you get here? Bai replies, To be honest, I've been watching you for quite a while. You gave Examiner Jia 3 chances, and all 3 of them led to death. For every option she had, you prepared a lethal counterattack. That's why you were able to strike such a clever examiner so easily. Jiren responds, She forgot just how powerful a T-Rex really is. I threw the van at full speed. She didn't even have time to react. Jiren then thinks to himself, compared to our last encounter, Bai has grown even stronger. Every time I see him, his power keeps increasing. I don't even know how many people's abilities he has plundered by now. Bai says proudly, look, this is my throne. With this, I can travel through the sky effortlessly. I created this throne using my classmates' abilities. Jiren scoffs, you could just call it an upgraded elevator, it's not that special. Bai laughs, you're such a boring man, at least pretend to be impressed. Look, we can turn this into a balloon, an airship, a UFO, anything. Doesn't this look cool to you now? After a while, everyone sits together. Bai explains, Mr. Jiren, this is actually an S-rank demon domain. Because of special reasons, I already know all the rules inside this domain. Otherwise, just discovering the color change rule alone would have cost millions of lives. Jiren asks, how is that even possible? Where did you learn all these rules? Bai replies calmly, knowing the reason doesn't matter. But before night falls, I'll explain everything. In truth, this demon was originally sealed inside a statue called the Golden Bull statue. When someone came into contact with the statue, the seal was activated. When the domain first appeared, the demon was actually asleep. But some idiot used a massive color-changing attack. That caused the demon to grow violent. It began attacking people, and the color change rule was born. The strongest rule of this demon domain is the third one. You already know that color comes from light. When sunlight disappears, everything loses its color. That means the color change rule will completely break. And once that happens, the demon bull will attack everyone without discrimination. After all targets are killed, the demon bull's true form will appear. But don't worry, I will definitely seal the demon bull. As for how I'll do it, I won't tell you, because it's extremely dangerous. You might lose your nerve before we even begin, Jiren asks. So once night falls, the demon can attack us, right? Bai replies confidently, Yujin and I will enter the spatial backpack. The demon bull will only target you, not anyone else. Jiren shakes his head. You're lying. I don't believe that. Bai laughs. Mr. Jiren, you really have no sense of humor. You know my nickname, right? Everyone calls me Bai, the King of Light. As long as I still possess light-based abilities, nothing will happen to us. The nurse asked nervously, is that really possible? Can we survive? Bai replied, earlier I could protect myself only using my light ball. But now that I have the energy ray and electric pixie, lighting up this entire area won't be difficult. I've adjusted the brightness of the light ball to different levels. For now, it matches the outside world. As soon as sunset happens, darkness will cover everything. But not this place. We won't lose our color. And remember, I'm only giving you a chance to live because of Yujin. So keep your mouth shut and protect her. Hearing this, both of them became extremely nervous. Bai thought to himself, after all this, where should I go? That bastard headmaster Pushkin can see the future. The moment the domain is unsealed, he'll definitely arrive here. My sudden rebirth and the loss of the Golden Bull must be something he didn't predict. In my previous life, I saw the sealing process. It was a one-day cycle with self-dissolution. I used to wonder why he took me with him. In the end, I realized everything was a trap, made just to trap me. Jiren said anxiously, I'm really worried about the young miss. Please put her inside the space backpack. The nurse said, I'm just a side character here. No one even knows my name. I can take good care of the young miss. Please send me inside too. Hearing this, Bai stared at them coldly. The bodyguard said, we're not trying to take advantage of the situation. We're just worried about the young miss. The nurse added, that's right. We're very close to her. We've never wished her any harm. Bai said, she's unconscious because her power level has dropped. If I give her even one power level, she'll wake up. But until the seal is completed, Yujin won't wake up. So take her inside. Bai suddenly noticed something inside the space backpack. He saw all of Examiner Jia's clothes inside. Bai said, I threw all the clothes away. Now there's enough space. You should be able to fit inside easily. The nurse asked, are you serious? Is this really possible? Bai replied coldly, if you cause any trouble to Yujin, it won't end well for you. I'll open a portal and kill you all. And if I die while fighting here, you'll be trapped forever. Soon after, all three of them entered the space backpack. Jiren said, it's finally dark. Bai asked calmly, what's wrong, Jiren? Are you scared? Jiren replied, our Ji family has never feared demons. I'm only worried about the young miss. Bai said, this time I'm worried too. If our plan fails, Yujin will definitely die. Jiren replied, forget all that. Geniuses always solve their own problems. If no one had ever tried to kill demons, hunters would never have existed, and humanity would be in even greater danger. Many members of the G family researched demons. That's why we know so much about human-demon connections. Bai asked, "What kind of research does your G family do? Because of your loyalty, I respect you. That's why I won't read your mind. Otherwise, I'd already know everything." Jiren replied, "I'm nothing special, just a butler of the G family. But the reason the G family is in danger is because some of our research was leaked. That's why not only foreign enemies, but also enemies within the G family have appeared. The young Mrs. Father, the head of the G family, proposed a theory. Hunters and demons share a special relationship. You could say a hunter's abilities can increase using demon energy." Bai nodded. "So you mean demon power can amplify a hunter's abilities? Or we could even say hunter power originated from demons. No wonder your family's research has progressed so far. That's why you have enemies both outside and inside the family." Jiren said, "I don't know much about the G family's secrets, but it's possible the head of the family is experimenting on the young miss. If you ever get the chance, you should visit the G family. The head would be happy to meet you." Bai replied, "We'll talk about that later. Listen carefully. You can hear people screaming. It's time for them to die." We then see the demon bull slaughtering everyone. At the same time, countless demons begin descending from the sky. Bai says, "Listen carefully. There's no one left alive in the entire school. Only the two of us are still alive." Jiren asked, "Tell me one thing. How will you seal the demon bull?" Bai replied, "You want to know how I'll seal it? Now that the domain has fully activated because of sunset, the demon bull's color will completely turn into darkness. Then it will move toward the only place where color still exists. That will be our final chance to trap it." Suddenly, a massive demon bull appears before Bai. Bai says, "Now the demon bull can no longer sense color. That means we won't survive for long." Bai activates his shadow. He thinks, "Even though my shadow is small, once I increase its power level, its size can expand." He injects 3,000 power levels into the shadow. The shadow completely engulfs the demon bull. Because it's covered in shadow, the demon bull freezes. Jiren watches in shock as the domain begins to collapse. At that moment, Bai opens the space backpack. Yujin and the others step out. Both of them said, "Wait a minute, why were we brought outside? Has the demon bull problem already been solved?" Bai replied, "Now I'll use the space backpack to seal the demon bull." Bai injected 4,000 power points into the space backpack, causing its internal space to expand significantly. As soon as the demon bull entered the space backpack, Bai immediately sealed it shut. Bai said, "Finally, I've sealed the demon bull." However, this isn't a complete seal like Pushkin's. The demon bull isn't asleep. I've only stopped it from breaking the rules. If danger appears in the future, this demon bull will be very useful to me. After that, Bai transferred power into Yujin. Then Bai leaped down from the building. He said, "Jiren, we'll meet again later." Bai activated several abilities at once: C rank body transparency, F rank wing flight, D rank constant thrust, C rank telekinesis. After that, he also awakened a C rank vision ability. Bai said to himself, "Let's go meet Kim Fukra." I told him I'd definitely meet him after the hunter exam. Because of him, my family suffered massive losses. I'm not letting him go this time. A short while later, Yujin woke up. She said in confusion, "Wait, what's happening to me? Those people attacked me, and I had to kill them. What happened after that?" Jiren replied, "Young miss, you're finally awake." Yujin asked urgently, "Tell me quickly, how long was I unconscious, and where is Bai?" Jiren answered, "You were unconscious for about 10 to 12 hours. Bai is fine. He solved everything here and left already." The bodyguard suddenly said, "Young miss, something feels very wrong. The power level meter is showing 1,200. That's even higher than Master Ji Yogang. Is the meter broken?" Jiren replied, "We shouldn't stay here any longer. Let's go to the Ji family first." At the same time, Jiren thought, Bai probably left early because he already knew the young miss would have too many questions. Yujin said, "All right, I have a lot of information to tell Dad, and please tell me everything about Bai on the way." They looked around and saw the ground completely burned. Yujin said, "Just look at this. So much destruction in just half a day. This is a complete disaster." Jiren said to the others, "No one recognizes you two, so you won't face any trouble. You can leave on your own. I'll take the young miss with me." Jiren lifted Yujin onto his shoulder. "Young miss, let's go. We've stayed here long enough." Scene shifted. We see a building where Kim Fukra says, "Business has been really bad lately. People take loans but never repay them. Because of that, the boss keeps yelling at me, and I have to work even harder. A woman nearby says, Mr. Kim, we've discussed marriage many times, but you always avoid the topic. Kim Fukura replies angrily, I told you the business is running at a loss. My mood is terrible, so you'll have to wait. Suddenly, a small girl walks in holding a doll and says, I really don't like people like her. The woman was shocked. Wait, where did this little girl come from? The girl says, Dad, I want this woman. The woman shouts, Who is this? And what is she saying? You told me you were single. Kim Fukura replies, She's my daughter. I didn't lie. I am single. I'm divorced. The woman yells, Stop lying. I'm leaving. Kim Fukura, you're a huge liar. Kim Fukura says coldly, You're the one causing trouble. Daughter, do whatever you want. He then slams the door and leaves. Because of Bai's vision ability, Kim Fukura's footsteps become visible. Bai's voice echoes, Kim Fukura, I finally found you. Kim Fukura replies nervously, Boss, did you get the money? I collected payments from 8 out of 10 people today. 3 of them paid but didn't sign, so I'll use the papers to force them later. Boss says calmly, You've done well after a long time. That's why I trust you the most. Kim Fukura thinks to himself, My life is going great. The boss trusts me, and my daughter awakened her powers at just 10 years old. My plan is to kill the boss and take over everything. Suddenly, the boss snaps. Why did you stop talking? What are you thinking? Just because I praised you once, you're already getting arrogant? Kim Fukura panics. Hello? Boss? I can't hear you. I'll call you later. The boss replies, I'm your boss, so I'll arrange work for you right now. Kim Fukura says, But you promised I'd get a day off after collecting today's debts. Suddenly, he realizes something is wrong. The person was not his boss, it's Bai. Bai says, All right, tell me exactly what you did today. Kim Fukura answers, I already gave you the report. I visited 10 houses and 8 of them paid. Suddenly, Kim Fukura freezes in shock. Bai has activated multiple abilities, sound control to isolate voices, magnetic field control to block communication signals, superior command, forcing obedience once accepted. Bai says coldly, Interesting, Kim Fukura. Even though this is only a low-rank ability, you obeyed me. That makes crushing you even more enjoyable. My next command is this. Anyone you harassed or forced to their death, you'll do the same thing to yourself. Terrified, Kim Fukura says, If I do that, I'll definitely die. Bai replies mockingly, Why are you scared? Weren't you brave before? You're a ruthless loan shark who ruined countless lives. I'm giving you the power to die without fear, and you're still hesitating? Kim Fukura possesses a C-rank ability, Metal Deformation. His power level was 31. He can reshape metal at will. Bai also grants him Extreme Survival, 49th ability. Thanks to this ability, whenever Kim Fukura is on the brink of death, his injuries will automatically heal using its power level. Bai said, I gave you 200 power levels and a technique called Extreme Survival. In return, I obtained a very impressive ability from you. This is my 62nd ability, Metal Deformation. Bai continued calmly, Now that everything is settled, the first way you'll die will definitely involve a truck. Right after that, a truck crashes into him. Bai goes on coldly, After that, you'll smash yourself into a wall, jump off a building, try hanging yourself, and even try burning yourself. Enjoy it, Kim Fukura. Today will never come back. We then see Kim Fukura returning to the same room. Bai says, Kim Fukura, I've finally found your daughter. As Bai enters the room, he notices the doll lying near the girl. He says, You and your daughter together have caused massive destruction. Kim Fukura's daughter looks at Bai and says cheerfully, Big brother, will you play with me? Look, while playing I got new legs. Do you want a new body part too? You can become my dog. Bai replies calmly, Don't worry, I'll definitely play with you. But first, you'll have to follow my rules. Go find your dad, then you can play together with him. At that moment, Bai acquires his 63rd ability, C-rank object splicing. His total power level is now 8,000. The girl happily says, Okay, I'm going to find Dad. Dad, where are you? Let's play together. Bai mutters, This kid is really exhausting. Suddenly, Bai was hit with a violent shock. The demon bull inside him tries to break free. Bai groans, It hurts badly. Is the seal I placed on the demon bull failing? If this continues, it'll definitely break out. Is it possible that activating the shadow caused a rule to break in the golden bull domain? Bai immediately injects 3,000 power levels into the seal. He mutters, My power is continuously draining because of the demon bull. If this keeps up, my power level will drop drastically. However, after reinforcing the seal, the demon bull calms down. Bai thinks, Finally, I'm safe for now. But the broken part of my shadow has fully lost its power. That's why that bastard bull keeps trying to take over my body. If this continues, I won't survive more than 3 days. Should I let the demon bull escape and allow the domain to reform? That would solve my problem. No, that would be a huge mistake. If I do that, I'd only increase Pushkin's power. I still need the demon bull to take revenge on Pushkin. Meanwhile, Kim Fukro was repeatedly smashing his head against the wall. His daughter says innocently, "Dad, he told us to come here and play with you." We then see Bai drain the remaining power from Kim Fukra. Bai thinks, "I can't waste my power level. I plan to kill both you and your boss, but it looks like your boss has a few more days left. I'll kill him later. Right now, I have something urgent to do." Bai activates body transference. "I need to go to the G family and find Yujin. If her father could conduct such advanced research, then he must have a way to properly seal the demon bull." Scene shifted. We see the head of the G family eating noodles angrily. "How dare that bastard Ji Yugang attack my daughter? If he were still alive, I would have killed him again. His behavior always felt strange to me, but I didn't think he was this dangerous. That's why I didn't prepare earlier." Jiren replies, "Family head, you're extremely perceptive. I still hadn't fully understood Ji Yugang's ambitions. You could even say he murdered someone." Eugene adds, "Father, I was also fooled by Ji Yugang. So how did you know about him?" The family head laughs and says, "I knew about that bastard long ago. When he was a child, he used to spy on girls while they were bathing. That's why I secretly injected special hormones into his body every day, so he'd never be normal in his lifetime." Eugene asks in shock, "Dad, how did you know he was watching girls?" Jiren freezes in fear upon hearing this. The family head continues, "Don't focus on that. Every person, male or female, who went near him was sent by me. He thought he was popular among girls, but in reality, he was just a fool living a fake life. I also suppressed his growth. As a member of the G family, having only 800 power level is abnormally low, but he never suspected a thing. He was just happy because he awakened an A-rank ability." Yujin says calmly, "I don't feel bad for him at all. But I don't understand one thing. Why were you so strict with him? What exactly did he do?" The family head's expression darkens. "When he was only 12 years old, he killed a 4-year-old girl, just because he got angry at her. At the time, I was out of the country, so I didn't know. His father and uncle buried the matter using G family influence. No media, no police, no punishment. But now, the G family is in serious danger. There's someone with power second only to Dean, and he wants to control me. Uncle Ji Ren handed over our research results to that man. That's why I'm in serious trouble," Yujin says firmly. "Father, what will happen now? Is something terrible coming? I've awakened my powers. Tell me how I can help." "You don't need to fear anyone. I'm with you." The family head, looking pleased, says, "This is wonderful news. My daughter has finally awakened her powers. Shouldn't we throw a grand party in the Ji family? Ji Ren, why don't we announce that a huge celebration is about to take place? Don't worry about the chaos you've caused. I'll meet your uncle and resolve everything. After that, there won't be any problems." He pauses and adds thoughtfully, "If I get the chance, I want to meet that child, Bai, the one you mentioned. I'm very interested in him, but if he ever thinks even slightly wrong about Yujin, I won't spare him. Under the excuse of research, I'll completely break his little elephant." Yujin quickly says, "Father, what are you saying? If he meets you and hears something like that, he'll never come near us again. He'll be terrified." The family head looks toward Jiren. Jiren thinks to himself, "It feels like something huge is about to change inside the G family." He says respectfully, "Young miss, you've worked very hard. Please go to your room and rest. Rest is very important right now. The power Bai gave you needs to stabilize, and that will happen through rest alone." After they leave, the G family head thinks deeply. "Because of my research alone, I've ended up in this massive crisis. The rest of the G family wants to take over my power. Today, either something huge will happen to the G family, or they'll listen to me, and everything will return to normal. If the G family stays under my control, those who oppose me won't just disappear from the family, they'll disappear from the world. And if everyone turns against me, then fine. I'll fall, but the entire G family will fall with me. If my daughter managed to escape safely, the outside world must already know what happened at the school. There's no need to hesitate anymore. I'll do exactly what I want. I've evacuated everyone from this entire building. All security systems are shut down. No CCTV, no tracking, nothing. And when it comes to fighting, I'm not afraid. I'm not the head of the G family just because of research. If I were powerless, they would have removed me long ago. Anyone who enters this building at night can't possibly be a good person. And considering what the G family has done, I'm not a good person either." We then see the G family head preparing his equipment. He possesses A rank red raincoat, power level 4396. When worn, the user disappears from reality and enters a pocket world where only rain exists. No one in the real world can sense the wearer. B rank half cat face, power level 4996, enhances senses like a cat, keen smell, sharp perception, and the ability to see through objects. A rank omniscient lens, power level 10,000, reveals complete information about anything in front of the user. He says confidently, with these 3 powerful artifacts, no one can hide anything from me. No secret will ever work against me. Suddenly, he senses movement. Someone is coming, but who would enter my lab at this hour? Do I know this person? We then see the intruder. It's Bai. Bai thinks, this is strange. There's no one here. I clearly saw Yujin leaving this room. I even heard her father's voice, but now he's nowhere to be seen. I don't have much time. I'll leave a message instead. Bai speaks aloud. For your daughter's safety, you'll need to share information with me. Hello. My name is Y-Star, and I'm a huge fan of yours. Bai thinks, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I have no choice. I can't reveal my true identity yet. At the same time, the G family head begins scanning Bai. The moment he analyzes Bai's abilities, he was completely shocked. What is this? He possesses demonic power. Absorbing this many demons should be impossible. He immediately activates the omniscient lens. The moment he does, his expression changes drastically. A terrifying aura. This is an S-class demon. Bai has sealed an S-rank demon inside himself. That's incredible. Removing his mask, the G family head says excitedly, Son-in-law, you must become my son-in-law. This is amazing. My future son-in-law has an S-class demon. Please, show it to me. I want to see that demon. At that instant, Bai activates a C-rank telekinesis ability. Using it, he creates a solid barrier between them. Bai says coldly, Ji Renhua Yujin's father, don't get too excited. If I let it come out, everyone here will die. Ji Renhua replies eagerly, just let me take one look. I'll look once and stop. Tell me, how much money do you want in exchange? Bai responds calmly, I didn't come here for money. I came here for information. The same reason we're talking about right now. At the same time, Bai thinks to himself, I can't afford to be careless here. One mistake cost me my life last time. The life I experienced after that was worse than hell. I will not repeat that mistake in this life. I know that, as a researcher, this situation excites him. He has probably never tested an S-rank demon before. But even if he is Yujin's father, I will not trust him blindly. If I'm not careful, I'll end up exactly like last time. Sooner or later, people will start wondering why I'm so powerful, why I can awaken so many abilities, and then they'll want to experiment on me. Ji Renhua says, I heard from Jiren that you knew every single rule of the S-rank domain. To be honest, an S-rank demon isn't that dangerous. Bai thinks an S-rank demon has the power to destroy an entire city, and he's saying it's not that dangerous? Ji Renhua then hands Bai something. Try this, it will be very useful to you. Suddenly, black ink comes out from inside that demon. Bai was shocked. Ji Renhua says calmly, don't be afraid. This is a C-rank mischievous jellyfish, power level 75. It has very few side effects, but it can be extremely useful, especially in your situation. The jellyfish spreads rapidly, darkening the entire floor. If you don't pick it up right now, it'll turn the whole building black. Bai quickly lifts it using electric pixie. He asks, a C-rank mischievous jellyfish, how exactly is this useful to me? Ji Renhua begins explaining. In the Western continent, there's an enormous oil reserve. That's why wars never stop there. During exploration, a small country discovered an oil field with at least 800 million tons of reserves. They plan to secretly extract it, sign agreements later, and sell it slowly to make massive profits. But 1 month later, satellite data showed the entire country covered in complete darkness. No news came out, no signals, nothing. It turned out an extremely powerful S-class demon had awakened nearby. All nations held an emergency joint conference. After intense negotiations, 8 S-class hunters and 293 A-class hunters were dispatched. But before they could reach the demon, the entire country had already been wiped out. There were 0 survivors. As the demon released its black ink, it surfaced above the water. The hunter sealed it inside a containment box. And slowly, the entire black ink river disappeared. All because of greed. A small country was completely destroyed. And no one would ever believe that such destruction was caused by something so small. Ji Renhua continues, you can place this jellyfish near the demon bowl. As long as your space backpack remains closed, the rules of both entities will suppress each other. Nothing will go wrong. Bai was stunned. So, two demons can be restrained by conflicting rules? He realizes something important. The space backpack can sense the outside world. That's why the demon bull's color kept changing. And whenever the color changed, it started absorbing my shadow. That's why I was losing control. If I replace my shadow with this jellyfish ink, it can restrain the demon bull, and the demon won't be able to escape. In the future, I can even use the demon bull safely. Bai asks cautiously, what if their rules combine and cause something catastrophic? Jirenhua replies confidently, to fight a demon, only another demon works. There's no other way. Use it, you'll benefit greatly. He then shows another creature. This is a C-rank satiated octopus. It grows very fast and consumes half the space. If you keep it inside your body, your hunger will be reduced by half. You'll work much more efficiently. When my daughter gained weight, she wanted this to lose it, but I didn't give it to her. If you put it inside your space, it will expand endlessly. I have many more demons that can help you. Use one demon's side effects to suppress another. In this world, if you don't use demons, you'll never go beyond a hunter's limits. A hunter relying only on powers will eventually stagnate. I can give you countless demons. Just give me your demon bull. So tell me, how does this deal sound? Bai thinks silently. If you want the jellyfish, just say it directly. Why all this overacting? This man suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Did he use the red raincoat to hide himself? If I wanted, I could use it too and secretly observe Pushkin. Bai says firmly, Mr. Renhua, please forgive me. I can't agree to this deal. The demon bull is extremely important to me. Jirenhua responds sharply, that's unacceptable. I need that S-class demon. Wait, are you refusing because you want my daughter? Forget it. I will never trade my daughter. Bai was completely shocked. Jirenhua sighs, fine, I won't force you, but take this. It'll help you. Bai refuses politely. No, I don't need it. You've already helped me enough. If you do any more, I won't be able to repay it. Jirenhua smiles. I'm not giving this for you. It's for my daughter. I know you have endless potential. You won't die easily. I'll help you survive. Don't worry. Bai looks at the omniscient lens once more, then quietly throws the jellyfish into his space dimension. Bai thinks to himself, I can feel it. The jellyfish has started doing its job. The speed at which my shadow power was consuming has slowed down significantly. That means everything he said was absolutely correct. Jirenhua says, all right, your work here is done. You can leave now. I actually want to talk to you about many things, but I don't have time tonight. I have a lot to handle. Don't worry. I'll definitely meet you again. If you leave this way, you'll reach your destination much faster. And remember, this is a good thing to keep in mind. Except for my daughter, there isn't a single good person left in this world. If you ever hurt my daughter, you have no idea what I'll do to you. I'm a very dangerous man. Research is only one of the many things I'm capable of. Bai replies calmly. Please don't misunderstand. I respect your daughter deeply. I won't do anything wrong, and I won't let anything bad happen to her. Bai thinks, what's going on here? His attitude suddenly changed. It feels like he deliberately wants me out of here. I'm certain Jirenhua has something else on his mind, but that's fine. My work here is done. He helped me achieve exactly what I came for. As for fighting Pushkin, I'm not ready for that yet. Before leaving, I should check on Yujin. After that, I'll hide somewhere. I need to plunder at least 1,000 abilities, and my power level must reach at least 10 million. Bai activates his vision ability. Meanwhile, Jirenhua opens a box and mutters, Black Monkey Claw, an A-class artifact. It'll be far more useful than the omniscient lens. Now that I've given that child the omniscient lens, you bastards actually dared to come here. My dear little brother, Jirenwei, you should never have done this. Betraying your elder brother is unforgivable. Several people appear. Ji Liming, an A-class hunter with snake toxin, power level 4000. Ji Renwei, a B-class hunter, power level around 2000. Sun Miao, an A-class hunter with white electric, power level 8000. Chen Kun, an A-class hunter with beastification, power level 13,000. Ji Renhua thinks, so Ji Renwei invited so many powerful people. No wonder he's confident he can kill me. You're trying to force me to remove the restrictions, so that demon essence can be used freely. But that would be a huge mistake. For the Ji family's reputation, and for humanity, I will never allow demon essence to be abused. My research is on the right path, and I'll do whatever it takes to see it succeed. You made a massive mistake by choosing to fight me. I won't let any of you escape. Scene shifted. We see the Ji family residence. Yujin was sitting inside, calmly trimming her nails. She thinks Bai is really kind. He could have left me after I passed out, but he helped me so much. If he hadn't been there, I would have definitely died. Suddenly, Yujin was shocked. Who's there? Come out right now. A violent explosion erupts inside her room. Jiren was stunned. The wall collapses from the impact. Bai says hurriedly, Yujin, what did you do? It's me. You could have at least checked before attacking. I saved your life and now you're trying to kill me? That attack really hurt. Yujin panics. Bai, are you okay? Are you injured? Should I bring bandages? I'm so sorry, I really messed up. Bai laughs. No, don't bring bandages. I have healing abilities. This is actually the perfect time to use them. He activates C rank smooth skin, F rank super recovery, C rank bone regeneration. He says, out of all my abilities, these are the most useful for healing. Good thing I had them. Otherwise, Yujin, you really would have killed me today. If I'd known you were this ruthless, I might not have saved you. Yujin panics. Bai, what are you saying? You know I didn't do it on purpose. You suddenly appeared. I was terrified. If you were going to come in, you should have used the door. I heard a voice from behind and saw strange tentacles at the window. I thought it was a monster mimicking your voice. If I'd known it was you, why would I attack? Bai replies, this tentacles is the only reason I could enter through the window. Otherwise, I'd have had to use the main door and waste a lot of time. Yujin stares at him. I can't believe you're really Bai. Your hair was burned before, but it's completely recovered. Bai smiles. Believe it or not, that's exactly why I came, to see you. Are you feeling okay now? Since I've confirmed you're safe, I'll be leaving. Blushing, Yujin says softly, I thought I'd never get the chance to thank you. I passed out and don't even know what happened. It must have been incredibly difficult for you to save everyone. And I couldn't help at all. You even lost one of your arms. Bai responds calmly, don't worry about it. I can repair my arms easily. My abilities are more than enough. Yujin immediately calls on the phone. Uncle Ren, could you come here? Nothing serious happened. I just lost control for a moment. By the way, can you use your left hand? Bai stops her. There's no need to trouble Jiren. I already have too much to do. I can't stay here. He activates wing flight. Bai says, alright Yujin, I'm leaving now. Yujin grabs Bai's hand and says, wait a minute Bai, I haven't even thanked you properly yet. How can you just leave? Give me one moment. I'll change my clothes and then we'll have dinner together. Bai thinks, Pushkin is definitely already on the move. If I stay here any longer, it'll cause serious trouble. Yujin says quickly, just stay for a little while. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Bai thinks, Pushkin has the foresight ability. No matter how far I run, he'll find me easily. Is not chasing me part of his plan? If he can predict the future, he must already know I'll try to escape. That means he'll probably go to my destination and wait for me. No, wait. He might have predicted that I wouldn't go there, so instead he'll come here. Thinking about this makes Bai's head hurt. He thinks, this is pointless. No matter how I think, he'll always stay 2 steps ahead because of his future-seeing ability. Unless I face him directly and use mind probing, I'll never know what he's really planning. But he probably already knows about that ability too. Yujin notices his expression and says, you look really troubled. Come on, let's go. Bai turns back and replies, alright, let's go. Yujin says gently, instead of worrying about the future, focus on the present. Your mindset is extremely important when dealing with anything. If you already believe your opponent is stronger than you, then they will be. And even if you have power, you won't be able to defeat them. Bai nods. You're right, there's no point overthinking the future. No matter what I do, I can't predict it perfectly either. So tell me, where are we going? I'll fly us there. But I should warn you, I don't have any money, so you'll have to pay. Blushing, Yujin says, wait, does that mean you'll carry me? Like in comics, princess style? Bai laughs. No, that would be way too cliché. I've got something much better. Look, this is a spaceship. It has seats for 2 people. What do you think? They leave together. Jiren watches them from a distance. A short while later, they arrive at a restaurant. Yujin says excitedly, Bai, this place is amazing. I've wanted to come here for so long, but I never had the time. So I'm using you as an excuse today. See? I finally made it. Bai tastes the food and says honestly, it really is delicious. But you ordered a lot. Who's gonna eat all of this? Yujin smiles. Bai, I've awakened my ability now. I have so many ideas. I already planned that once I awakened, I'd do a lot of things. Bai warns her, hold on. After awakening, there will be many side effects. You don't have much experience yet, so it'll be difficult for you. Yujin shakes her head. It's fine. My father is here, and you're here too. I'll be okay. If I keep fainting every time I use Thermal Master, then my awakening would be useless anyway. So whether I awakened or not wouldn't make a difference. She thinks silently. If I can use my ability properly, I can help Dad, Bai, and many others. Bai says calmly, "Alright, we can try. I have healing abilities anyway, I'll heal you if anything happens." Soon, many plates were completely empty. Bai was shocked. He thinks she extracted all the calories. Her stomach is completely empty again because of her ability, and now her food intake has increased even more. "I really didn't expect Yujin to eat this much." Yujin asks casually, "Bai, have you eaten?" "But my stomach is only half full. I'm still going to eat more." We see Yujin gaining noticeable weight. She says, "Bai, why are you staring at me like that? Have you never seen a girl eat a lot before?" "What can I do? I'm really hungry. I actually feel great. It's been such a long time since I ate like this. When I used to eat a lot before, my weight increased too much, so I stopped. Over time, my appetite kept shrinking. Even when food was in front of me, I couldn't eat much. But I love this ability. I can finally eat as much as I want." Bai thinks nervously, if Yujin sees herself in the mirror like this, she'll completely lose it. "I'll have to use some ability to bring her back into shape. Let's see what abilities I have that can help with this." What happens next will be revealed in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.